What's up, everybody? This is Tru. I am here with Super James and the very beautiful Domo Monster. Welcome to Green Room Radio.
Look at Domo got all fancy for us tonight.
What's up?
Oh yeah, we got some special guests in the building. We got Loud Luxury.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, guys.
All the way from Canada.
Man, it's been almost a year since we've hung out.
Yeah. I know. That's a long time.
That's so great for our livers.
I know, right? All the 1942 shots that we missed out on.
You know how much 1942 was saved in 2019 or 2020? But us
there
not
was
hanging
a
out.
shortage before the pandemic.
Now there's probably too much.
Yeah.
They might be giving it away.
Yeah, there was a shortage.
Yep.
I do recall trying to get some.
That was their fault.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Their fault.
For sure.
Got it.
The more shows they have in Vegas, the less 1942 there is. Man, so what's going on? I mean, crazy year. I know, you know what's crazy? We were just talking about the last time we hung out, and that's what I was thinking of. We were in Arizona. Was it Arizona? We did a show with Bryce.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's when you guys were literally on the phone talking to realtors, like ready to get a place in LA.
Yep.
All these Vegas dates are planned, and we were just talking outside about the date. So when they shut Vegas down, you guys were here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That was literally the last time we were in Vegas. Is we flew in to play Wet Republic, and then that was the day everything shut down.
So you guys actually made it here for one date, and then it was over.
But didn't even get to play the show, right?
We were sitting in our hotel room, and at that moment, they closed everything on the strip. Clubs, everything.
Whoa.
They tried to open their door to the
That's
hotel
when
room.
it felt
Nope.
real, because our joke was always, okay, you know it's real if Vegas closes, because Vegas never closes for anything.
Right.
Right.
That's
No,
insane,
you're
man.
absolutely right. So were you guys here on a contract?
Yeah, we were working with Hakkasan Group.
Hakkasan Group.
Yeah. So.
Wow, what a way to start the.
How many shows was that? Did you,
residency.
what was
We were
the
doing
shows
like
for?
36 or something like that last year.
Yeah, almost every weekend.
Right.
And that was going to be between Hakkasan and Wet Republic.
Yeah,
And
I like the
Omnia,
split.
yep.
Omnia too. Cool.
Insane, man. So let's take it back to 2019, man. When Body really went for you guys. Break that down for us. I mean the kind of the start of it. Obviously, you guys have been playing forever,
It came
but
in waves. You know, so what first happened was the song was kind of doing okay, and then it started to get on Canadian radio. Then it was big in Canada, and then it was only big in Canada. And then a full year later, it starts picking up here. While we have so much other music out, it starts to get on radio and on Spotify playlists. And, you know, it's such a weird way to balance it, because you're like, okay, the song's already big here, but now it's just catching up here, and then it's massive here. So we're touring all these different places trying to play catch up. So that year was insane. I don't think we slept at all.
was that 18 or 19?
18,
2018.
Kind of going into
19,
19.
yeah.
Into
Yeah.
19.
So that
they're
song
both
made
insane.
it made it to mainstream radio.
Yeah, it was
So-
on the radio. It was everywhere. I had friends in Thailand sending me videos of it playing randomly in like a store or something like that. It was everywhere. It was
Yeah.
No, it
crazy.
was ridiculous.
Where did you guys get all those girls from? That's what I want to know. all them girls in the video.
Friends that were very, very
Yeah.
kind enough to help us.
Yeah, the girl that was actually in the Body music videos from
Yeah.
my hometown. So
Yeah.
we shot it for I think like $200. She did it for free. Thank you.
Shout out.
But yeah, we did it for like $200, and literally it was like,
Wow.
and it was funny because we did the video before Body was like really even made. Like our friend who was the videographer came down. He was staying with us, sleeping on our couch at the time, and he was like, "Let's shoot something while I'm here." And we're like, "Okay." Like he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "I guess this song. Like this is something we're working on." And it was like Body when it sounded just like a kick in like his vocal basically.
Yeah.
And then we shot it in like a day basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so the song wasn't even, you weren't
Not
even
even
ready
done.
to roll.
Not even finished.
Insane. What? So he just was there, and you're like, let's go.
Yeah, why not?
Just in case.
We're like,
let's
may
have
as
it.
well do something.
Yeah,
So
just-
that was the
have it
male voice in it. Who was that? Who was that?
The male voice in it is this dude named Brando. We met in Los Angeles when we first moved there. We basically had no money. You know, we're literally sleeping in the same bed in a one-bedroom apartment because that's all we could afford. Just putting pillows down in the middle of it. Like, it was the definition of the struggle. We started just hitting up a bunch of artists on SoundCloud, and one of them, their manager replied and was like, "Hey, come to this showcase that we're doing." And it just turned out to be luckily down the street. We go to see this other artist play, and Brando is in this band that's opening. And we just loved his voice. So we came up to him and we're like, "Hey, man, like, let's do something together."
Wow.
I think
Whoa.
he dodged us a couple times, didn't really get back to us. And then eventually
Maybe later.
we got in the room, and from there it was just magic.
See, what's crazy, I
awesome.
always wonder where, you get these voices for all these big electronic songs. It's like these people come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
that's really the route, though. Like the SoundCloud stuff, like
Yeah.
just searching. I mean, like that's
That's how I'm doing it most
like
of the time.
like a nightly
we're-
thing. Like, oh, let's go look at some new stuff on SoundCloud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it, like literally all the time. Like all I'm doing when I'm at home is just kind of going on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever it is and just like searching for new people and then kind of seeing like, they're just popping off or like, oh, they just kind of started or whatever it is. Like I don't really care who it is, to be honest. 'cause,
Right,
like, they're
right.
dope,
Wow.
they're
You just
dope,
want the vocal.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, most of the time it's like we'll literally just go and be like, this song is dope, and then immediately a DM will follow.
Yeah. Now let's go forward a little bit from that. I know you guys were doing a lot of stuff with Tiesto. How did that come about?
Oh yeah, he's been literally like a day one for us.
Mm-hmm.
We got introduced through a friend, Zeko, at one of our shows in Toronto.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because the first time I had ever met him, he's like our idol, right? Like it's like this.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Always look up to
Tiesto.
him.
Like if you do
Yeah,
music,
yeah.
that,
I'm like,
yeah.
holy shit, like
100%.
He's
Tiesto.
God.
And then the first thing he does is he gives me a massive bottle of vodka. I can't remember what it was, but it was like a bottle like this, and it was like a really
I'm
weird.
surprised it wasn't Jaeger.
It was like
Yeah.
a weird shot. Yeah, I know.
off it
He's
now.
off the Jaegers.
Is he?
Burnett now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because I remember seeing him like clear a bottle before his
Yeah.
set. Like,
and he goes and he's like, I want you to do a scorpion shot. And I'm like, what is a scorpion shot? What the hell is this? And then basically when you take a shot, like, and you take the bottle and you put it behind your head, and then you have to like get it in your mouth, basically.
Oh my God.
So essentially, it's supposed to trick people, and you get it like all over your face and
Oh,
your
okay.
eyes, and you're like, oh, now I'm blind. This is great. So he thought he was gonna trick me, but he didn't because I did it perfectly, and I drank like half the bottle.
he was
and
like,
then-
"You're stained."
yeah, and he's like, I love you, and I was like,
You're
I love
coming
you.
with me.
And,
Yeah. Wow.
Man,
That's
Tiesto's one of those guys. He just does not age. I mean, I had a nightclub back in Detroit back in 2001 to 2004, and I mean, I think I was booking him in 1999, 2000, and I mean, I swear that guy still looks the same.
Yeah.
and the way
Great, he looks great.
and the way he used to
looks-
drink. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the key.
That's
Is
goals
this,
for sure.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe
Pretty healthy
Jaeger's the
dude, though.
key.
Like he eats pretty healthy.
In between-
he's
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
working out,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
I
pretty-
saw he just had a baby.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty
He
crazy.
got
Viola.
married too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
what's the
see what the
name?
pandemic did?
Viola.
Yola?
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Viola?
Viola.
Yeah.
Viola.
See, the
Wow.
pandemic
That's
chilled
so
some people
cute.
out and got them married. Afrojack got
awesome.
married too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's so.
Breaking news.
There you
James.
go.
Good
See,
job.
got you guys. I got you guys with the news.
So did you guys happen to find any quarantine girlfriends? I see like the people that were together seem to have separated. There's all these
Just stuck
new,
with
Yeah.
someone.
yeah, I call them like quarantine relationships. They're all been forming.
Well, first off, quarantine has kind of been a blessing in disguise for us because, we're definitely lacking the discipline department where when you're at a good party, and especially when it's your show, you want to party with everyone. You want to connect to everyone. So it's very
Right.
hard to say no to a shot. And that's probably one of our biggest downfalls because back in the touring days, we
Wow.
were drinking nonstop. So
We've
quarantine
had a
was
couple shots
Here's
together.
a once in a lifetime opportunity to just kind of chill, work on your fitness, read
Right.
some books, So that's kind of just been the main focus for us right now, and more importantly, music.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say too. Is it kind of happened so quickly, and I can imagine you had the first single just go, and then
Yeah.
you're on the road so much. How do you work on new music, follow ups?
It's really hard. It's honestly really difficult to work on music for me, at least. Some people can do it. Like there's people like Skrillex where he's just like a monster
Like-
and he
Like
Yeah.
straight from the club to the
Yeah, literally
sprinter
just
van
records
working on
and
Do
shit
stuff.
it on the
laptop and
bus.
he just
Yeah.
does it. But for me, it's like we had a bus tour, and honestly, I didn't open my laptop once. Like we worked on the song "Nights Like This" on it with Carlos, like Sid. But honestly, apart from that, I didn't work on any music because it's like there's so much going on all the time that it's like. The last thing I want to do is like when I'm touring and going and like doing radio interviews all day and then doing the show.
Right.
and
You
then-
don't even have the energy
after
to it.
party. And,
How are you
yeah,
gonna be
don't have any
creative
energy.
after all
Exactly.
that? Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
it's good because we've had so much time, which is kind of the silver lining in terms of what's happened in the last year, is that we've had literally a year to just make music.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy out here in Vegas, I've booked a lot of talent, and I mean, I obviously haven't gotten to one of your guys' shows, but the Tiestos, the Calvin Harrises, I understand their tour schedule, so I'm hoping with this thing, like literally I got to the point out here where I'm going, you start to see them every week. And I'm like, I swear to God, these guys haven't changed their set in 3 or 4 years. I
Yeah.
can name the song that's coming next. So I'm like, one thing I hope that quarantine does, I'm expecting these guys to come back with some fucking fire.
I think honestly that's what's gonna happen. I think that's why there's not a lot of music out right now, is because I mean a
They're
lot
just
of these
holding.
people have like if you're a musician, like what else have you been doing? Like you've probably been working on music, right? So
Yeah.
most of these people
Should be
probably are
ton of
sitting on
stuff.
a mountain of heat. You know.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, and talking about sets and stuff like that, I wanted to talk about like your college tour days, and you guys have been talking about like, yo, let's do that again.
College tour days never left, man.
I mean, yeah, you guys went to the bus tour, and let's talk about that tour. How was
Yeah,
that
I
bus tour?
mean,
Because
it was
we
crazy.
played the first show in Salt Lake
Yeah.
together,
Yes.
and that was the kickoff of it. And
That was great. We were actually coming off of Europe then. It was the summer was pretty crazy. We were going back and forth from Europe, and then we started that tour, and like literally it was just every single day. Like I think at the end of it, there was a point where we did a show a day for 20 days straight.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
insane. Because you're on top of those dates doing your club, Vegas club. I feel like that's the crazy thing is, you know,
Yes.
like Vegas is kind of like the only city that gets, you know, you guys for a club,
Yes,
per se,
yeah,
a
yeah.
club, because it's like you were playing festivals, but, you know, these clubs are you know, making it happen. Yeah. So do you prefer that, like, you know, like the bus tour type? Like, I
It
feel
was
like
pretty fun.
I feel like with you guys, the bus tour might be kind of dangerous.
You
like
need it
just
all. You
just
need it
kind of,
all.
you know, at least from the flights, like everyone got their own alone
You know
time.
what?
But you just
I
go
hate flying.
straight-
I hate flying. And
Really?
honestly, the thing that was nice about the bus tour is that you would go into a new city. You'd have some time, maybe like a few hours in the day, find like a gym somewhere or whatever, and then probably go to like a radio station, like do an interview, and then do the show, maybe do an after party, and then you'd get on the bus, go to sleep, wake up,
Wake
in a
up
new
somewhere
city
else.
and do it all over again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't really like airports. I'm kind of scared of flying.
I feel I love flying, but I hate the airport. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
dude, like dealing with that. At least, yeah, on the
Yeah,
bus,
no,
you're
Bus tour was
sleeping.
kind of nice. Like I kind of like, and like the bus sort of rocks you to sleep.
that might be the tequila.
Or
Not
that
sure.
too. There's, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. So then, okay, so let's jump ahead. So you guys are you know, ramped up. You're ready. We're gonna get this house in LA. We're gonna be in Vegas every week, and then nope. Not happening.
Yeah,
So what? How
sums
was
it
that
up.
for you guys? Like, I mean, dude, that's like literally everyone in the business. Like, it's a
Did you guys
hit
buy
brick
a
wall.
place, or were you? Did
No,
you
we've
rent
just
it?
been renting,
Rent it,
yeah, because we like to move around and we're
Oh,
like
yeah.
always kind of mobile. So
For sure.
And the neighbors hate him after a couple weeks.
that's
so.
very
Oh,
true.
that's true.
That's very true. We have to be very selective where we move.
So what was your mindset at that point? Did you think like immediately like, oh, dope, we can work on music, or was it kind of like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah. No, of course it's disappointing having your shows canceled,
Right, I
but,
mean-
that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, you know, to like hop off the road without any pressure from your team being like, come on, like
It's not like
do
it's
you
not like
want
you're
Yeah.
canceling
money?
stuff. Like it's not your
Yeah.
option.
That's the thing. I was like, wait, you're telling me we don't have to play any shows? Bad guy, you know, like if I just don't feel like playing a show.
Yeah.
So that was really nice for, the first 2 months, 3 months working on music, catching up on your health. Now we just more than ever want to get back to playing because that's our comfort
Right.
zone.
And especially with I'm sure there's a ton, like you said, a pile of music, and it's been, I know you guys did, we were just talking about a show. You guys did a couple shows. What were we talking about? Was it Florida? You guys did a couple like drive-in shows or?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did some drive-in shows.
Was
I mean, that was
with Insomniac? Or was
Yeah.
it,
We did one,
Yeah.
we did a couple all over the states. They were great experiences,
those
man.
were really fun.
just
and
different, right?
They
It's
did
like
a
a
really
different
good
energy.
job. Like everything Insomniac does is obviously like the best.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I watched you guys on. I think it was an Orlando Rave-a-thon.
Oh,
and that-
nice,
Yes,
nice.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that was dope.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It's not the same though. Like it's
Right, it's
playing
just-
shows.
I mean, it's
kind of
hard.
weird having people honk at you.
Like, is that a good hunk or a bad hunk? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Normally,
Now-
I'm used to it on the road.
And I mean, I know you guys with the crib in LA, you guys took advantage of the streams, and you guys did a couple
Yes.
virtual festivals there.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Who was like, yo, let's get
Oh,
these
man.
blow
Our
up?
videographer, because we're
Yeah, I saw a picture that you guys had. You guys had the little blow up Santa Claus in the background.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite the ordeal.
It's
Because
definitely some shit I would do.
I mean, well, when it happened, we were like, we got to start doing like shows again because like we have to fill
Something.
the void, right? Like
Yeah.
people want to see us perform.
Yeah.
So our videographer came up with that idea, and I almost wish that he didn't because in order to do those big blowers, like you have to find the outlets for them, right? And they suck a lot of power out of the
Yeah,
house.
so they can't be on the same circuit.
I blew the entire house. I had the studio on, and it blew everything upstairs, and I was like, oh my god, I just destroyed the studio. And thankfully I didn't. But
What part of LA were you guys in?
West Hollywood.
yeah.
West
Yeah.
Hollywood. Okay, cool.
See, I can see Andrew like climbing over the wall and plugging in into the neighbor's
Oh,
outlet.
man,
Like,
dude.
yo, you guys don't mind
Yeah, it's like-
unplugging their washing machine?
Yeah, we unplugged
How many?
everything.
How many? There was like
Whatever
what?
it
There was
takes.
like 8 or 9 of them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are big.
Yeah.
Those are big blowers.
Yeah, the manpower is basically like we were throwing our own mini festival because then you got to get generators in, and then it's like,
Yeah.
yo, the diesel fumes are like getting in the house.
We didn't realize how
Yeah.
bad that was.
There are so
Oh,
many
yeah.
things that you don't think about logistically to pull that off.
I mean, at the end of the day, that was like the creative route where it was like, yo,
Yeah.
like
You gotta do what you gotta
you
do.
can't just, but you can't like you guys weren't gonna just go on there and like we're not gonna just go on camera and play some music. Like we're gonna do something like
That's
creative.
what I hated about live streams. You're telling me every damn DJ and their mother at the beginning of this pandemic is literally performing in their kitchen. to
Right,
no-
yeah.
Why? You know what I mean? We performed for years to crowds and there's energy. So for us, just like sitting on your kitchen table and doing it just felt so lame.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah.
wanted to do something
Yeah.
special.
See, I wondered that even with the virtual raves that I've been watching with Insomniac, I'm always like, what is the DJ thinking up there, with playing to nobody, and he's kind of got to have that that hype.
It's weird.
It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of fun because Insomniac does it really well. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
had all
Yeah.
the dancers, and like the one that we did, it was at Exchange, which was like the first place we ever played in America.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was
Yeah.
kind of cool to go back there and be able to do it, but
Oh,
it was
they
sort
had
of
it
weird not
poppin'.
having anybody. But yeah, they had like all
Oh,
these
they-
like weird dancers.
They added dancers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I
Crazy
haven't seen
This
that.
particular-
stuff going on in the background.
We've been watching all of them, and each time that they do one, I feel like
They kill it.
take it up another
They
notch
kill
every
it.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, they actually
So-
had the girls and the dancers at their Orlando one.
Now-
It was dope.
Do you feel that doing these live streams is the same comparison to
No,
clubs?
no,
like,
no.
like
No, it's not at all.
Nothing
how
will
do
ever.
you? What are you doing when you're up there? Like,
Nothing will ever, but you have to understand for us, like, we're in this for the first place because we love music. Like,
Right.
we eat, sleep, and breathe music. We would probably sacrifice our firstborn for music. Just kidding.
Kind
but
of.
Illuminati.
if they watch this one day, they're going to be like, what?
Yeah.
I heard that, Dad.
But, when you just the blessing to be up there and to play music,
Right.
you can get into it without a crowd, but having people to connect to just is what is the icing on the
right,
cake,
right.
Yeah, we're super big UFC fans.
Nice.
Couple of my best friends are the Diaz brothers, and
Oh, great.
we've been watching these fights, and we're like, man, that crowd can really turn
Oh,
the
definitely.
momentum so quick.
Yes.
So watching these fights were just so weird.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's
imagine
true.
for sports like basketball,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
football,
We
like
have
All
a
of
ton
it.
of
That's
friends that are in the
half your
NHL,
energy. Yeah.
and they're like, it is not the same. Like, not the same at all.
yeah, it's like a show. Like, you know what I mean? If the more people that are there, the more
Yeah.
crowd you pull your energy from the
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah,
and
yeah.
you're
Would,
like,
it, would it make you guys feel better if they did the fake crowd background like they've been doing?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, because we went to a Vegas Golden Knights
Uh.
game last week. We actually had the opportunity to like just DJ the intermission,
uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it felt like a game. Like I would space out and be like, "Whoa, wait, there's actually not people here," because you have the goal horns and the crowd blast.
Yeah, you're
They
just
had
so
fake-
focused
Yeah.
on the game.
Yeah.
Crowd
It is right
noise.
there.
They had
There
like,
we go.
Yeah, they literally had a noise in the background of everybody. Ah,
Yeah, I've heard that on like soccer games and stuff. Yeah.
and I like turned around a couple times and I'm like,
Like, yo,
oh,
did they let
shit,
people
like,
in while
yeah.
I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention?
yeah, and then you clue in. You're like, "Wait, no, there's no one here except us."
Yeah.
That's so
That's
that's
insane.
crazy.
man.
But then I mean, you
Miss
gotta think
those
too
games.
though. The streams, like you're in one place, and how many more people your music can touch, as
Yes,
opposed to
yeah.
like being at a venue is capped.
Yeah.
Did they have you guys
But-
on the TV?
Yeah,
Did you guys
we were on
actually,
the
like,
TV in there, and then you couldn't see it, but kind of in the stands up above, there's like a whole
Was the game being
castle.
aired? Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
being aired. Yeah,
Yep.
so like we were in the like castle thing that
oh,
they
that's
had
dope. Yeah.
put together.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was
cool.
crazy. I'm from Detroit, so of course I'm a
Oh, nice.
Detroit Red Wings fan. But
Cool.
Not the best season.
yeah, well, no. When the Golden Knights first came, I'm like, man, I'm not buying no fucking desert hockey team. And the second year, which was last year, I ended up buying season tickets.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
great.
The game
Great
before they played the Red Wings was when they did the shutdown. So I'm like,
Oh.
Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ,
Yeah,
man.
season
I'm
tickets
like,
for nothing.
we-
So those
we've
season
heard-
tickets, we burned them.
yeah, they're supposed
Bonfire.
to do something.
Yeah, we've heard, and we haven't had the privilege of going to a full game with crowds yet.
Oh,
And
Unbelievable.
Oh my
Relief
God, you're
fans,
missing
so we have
out.
to tread very carefully here.
But
But
how-
we've
but
heard
how-
it's one of the best games.
Yeah.
I think the
every
theatrics of it,
game-
like it's
The-
Vegas, they
The
have
stuff
to
that
do
they
it
were
big.
doing was hilarious. They had the They had the mascot who's a knight.
Yeah.
He's like, here, take my shield, and then it's like actually a shield, so I'm like kind of weighed down.
Like,
and then,
this is
and
heavy.
then they're like, come up here, we want you to like do the horn. So we're like doing the
Oh,
horn.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they had like the head coming down and like all this crazy shit. I'm like, oh my god, this is wild.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
Every game, I feel like.
Yeah,
damn,
no,
what-
it felt like I told people like when the Red Wings were actually good.
Mhm.
When you'd go to those playoff games,
one
that's
time.
how every game felt at the Golden Knights. Whether you're there on a Monday, Tuesday, it felt like a playoff game. I
Yeah.
mean, the crowd was insane. They got the Hyde Lounge up
Yeah,
there. People,
yeah.
We're
Yeah,
so
it's
jealous
gotta
because a lot of the sports teams we've grown up watching, it's such a corporate thing because it's so big. It's like bankers go because it's such an expensive ticket.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
no normal,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
regular, you know.
Yeah. So
someone-
actually
yeah.
going to a rowdy game, you're like, oh, thank God, this is how.
Everyone's not just sitting there in a suit, like just.
What's your guys' team? What did you say?
Well, we're from Toronto.
Maple
originally,
Leafs.
So
Maple
Maple
Leafs.
Leafs for hockey, Raptors for basketball. Bills, I guess, would be the closest for the
so,
NFL.
so who was the guy Probert used to beat up from the?
Title me.
I was
He is a
doing
legend.
I was doing an age check just to see if you guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, Domi and Probert. Those
yeah.
are those
they
are
used
the.
to go at it.
Hell yeah. So
So let's before we get to the new single, we got it. So wrapping up 2020, 387.6 million streams for you just on Spotify. Now I don't know. Do either of you know your numbers in 2019?
For which song?
That's your
For
streams.
everything?
Yeah. That's your just Spotify though. Just
Oh.
not just in general. Yeah, no, I know. But like I don't know if you guys know your 2019 numbers, but I'm just saying like the jump from 2019 to 2020 has to be just insane. Like I feel like, you know, the amount of time we've known each other and, you know, just I mean, I know the career's been there and you guys been playing, but I feel like that it was like this and then it was like
Yeah.
that. Is that how you guys feel? I mean, is that how you guys feel
Yeah.
about with the like all? I mean, in the U.S. it's just so different because when a song goes like that, it really goes.
It does. You're right.
Yeah.
It's really
Um,
cool. Like even for the Golden Knights thing, like they were making it their song, which is like something that I was like, holy crap! Like this is
Whoa.
because like when there was a goal, like obviously nobody could really hear it because
Mhm.
nobody was there, but every time it would be like gold. And
Yeah.
if they made that their song for the goals, like that would be such a sick feeling to be in the stadium for that.
What
you know?
about being
Oh,
like
yeah.
being around, but like especially with body, like, is there any random like experiences you guys can think of, like, you know, like I know it's gotta be crazy to, you know, say you walk into, I don't know, a grocery store or something, you hear body on,
Dude,
like,
literally today we're looking for new cars, and the guy that was like helping us, he was just like, oh, you guys do music, like we're taking a test drive, and then he's like, yeah, like play some music, and then I played Body. He's like, man, this song comes on literally every hour.
he's like, I heard this
Literally
song
every hour
92
to
times
do it.
yesterday.
Yeah.
How crazy is that for you guys? You know, just like you said, like you breathe, live, eat music, to finally just like, yo, that's it. Like, I mean,
It's definitely all we've ever wanted. But you know what the sad part is that after you get that feeling with the song, you want it again.
right.
So
now,
rather
now
than
you're
being
just like, even
okay, I'm good. Now we're like, okay, how do we do it again?
instead of being,
Yeah.
it's just like more drive for
Yes.
that, even more than wanting it the first time. Like the
Yes.
second time
Yes.
is even worse.
1000%.
So then let's talk about that second time, the new single, Like Gold. I know it's been out for a little bit, but you know, really starting to go, and I know you know everyone's kind of holding on to it because obviously with COVID, it's like, yo, do we go with it? What do we do? We want to wait for the shows. Talk about the record. Where'd that come from?
So we worked with Stephen Puth and Frank Walker on it. And Frank, he's another DJ from Canada. He's like one of the nicest dudes I've ever met, and we've been friends for years and years. Like he was DJing kind of around the same time in college that we were, so we became homies. And then we never really did like music together in terms of like actually making something together, but it's something we always talked about. And then it just felt like kind of the right time because he brought like an original idea of the song to us, and we were like, yeah, this is really dope. Like this is something we could work on. And then Steven, who's been a friend of ours for a little while now, he was over, like he would come over to our place or whatever, and then one day he was over and we were working on the track, and he's like, what are you guys working on? And then I was like, oh, it's this new track, and like the voice on it, like it was like another singer who was kind of cutting the demo before, but I was like, he kind of sounds like you. I'm like, you should get in the booth right now and just sing it.
like just playing around, like,
He's like,
yo, let's
what,
go.
really? And I was like, yeah, just do it. Like, and then we cut it like on the spot.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Side note is Steven and Charlie are like, there's no way they're brothers.
They are.
They are.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they're just their personalities, everything.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
funny
yeah.
because I had Charlie randomly, which is crazy, Charlie Puth at a pool party, but I don't know how we pulled that off. So Charlie did it, and then Steven came the next year, and I'm like, you guys aren't related. Steven's like ready to rage and go, and Charlie's like,
They do have
playing the
one
piano.
thing in common though, and that's absolute musical genius.
Oh,
Because
yeah, they're both-
anytime we
yeah.
hung out with Charlie, he will instantly just hear a song and he's like, "Oh, it's that chord and that melody." You
Yeah,
know,
we did a
he's-
remix
Steven-
for him, and he literally like he was like, "Oh, this is my feedback," and it was like one of the chords that had like 2 notes wrong in it or something like that. And I was like, "Damn!" Like I never would have thought of that. Like literally. And same thing with Steven. He's like, he's it
Definitely
literally
runs in the blood. Yeah, it's in the
family.
blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like it's crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
how the hell is this happening? Like,
But it was really helpful in terms of working on the song with him, but just because he knows his stuff really well, and there's even stuff he was pointing out that we didn't even think about. So we're indebted to him for that.
So you cut the vocals that night, kind of just throwing it out there,
Yeah,
and it
literally.
was just
I was like,
after
dude,
that
you
it was like,
sound
go.
like this guy, and he was like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, just do it, just cut it. And he was like, sure. And then like in an hour we cut it.
Nuts, man.
Well, that's how that stuff happens. Though.
Yeah, I feel like the best vocals and the best records come from like random
Yeah. It's
stuff
just
like
having
that. Like,
fun, like,
if
who
you
cares?
if
Like,
you put too much
yeah.
thought into it, it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
and
Who cares? Just have fun.
Normally it's that first take too, because it has that energy. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
it just
First
comes so
time.
naturally. That was the same way with Body. It was basically like the first vocal, and that was it.
Did you guys after having such success with that song? Did any other big artists reach out to you guys?
Lots
Yeah.
of people, tons
Yeah.
of people have hit
Tons of
us up.
people.
Yeah,
Who
100%.
who do you want to work with the most?
Oh, tons
You know
of
who-
people.
Yeah.
You know, we're biased towards our Canadians. I mean, the Weekend Super Bowl halftime show is incredible. I think he would
Crazy.
be amazing on a house song. I've dreamed of hearing that,
Yeah.
whether it's with us or someone else.
Yeah, what
you
did, he
know.
did he did one.
The Calvin Harris track.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, but that was like mid tempo though.
Yeah.
There was that up tempo,
Daft
the
Punk one.
Gustavo Steiner.
Oh, that one too. Yeah.
That was
Lost
like
in
the-
the Fire, but yeah,
Yeah.
same thing with Lost in the Fire, where it was an amazing track, but you just want something that's like super high energy with it.
Right,
you know?
right. It
It's
wasn't.
all-
Yeah, it was like a deep house, more like the
Yeah.
that
Yeah, we're
vibe.
huge,
So
huge
Yeah.
fans. of
That would be an
music.
incredible experience. Drake, Bieber, Post Malone, list goes on.
definitely. Now, what about remixing versus your original tracks? How is that for you guys? Like, when you're writing a track and you're creating and the melody and everything. Do you feel different when you're creating for someone else versus yourself? Like, do you ever feel like, I'm gonna scale it back a little bit because I want the best stuff for me? Like,
Not really. Like it's kind of doing what we do, but it's sort of the same approach that we would do if we worked with anybody. Really, it's like we kind of just take the vocal, and I mean sometimes we use some of the productions, not like all the time, but we don't really use much usually. And then we just make a new track as if it was to be our own.
you just happen to have the vocal already.
Yeah, we just have a vocal, and then we're like, oh, this is a cool vocal. Like that's the same way we think of it. Oh, this is a dope vocal. Let's work on it.
Definitely, man. So for 2021, man, any big plans besides obviously, hopefully, getting back to the pools, to the clubs,
Releasing
to
a
the
shit ton of
road?
music.
Yeah, and really special to us is we've just began the process of moving to Vegas.
Uh-oh.
So
My liver
we've
just
been-
my liver just shed a
you
tear.
guys are
We've been
neighbors
kinda-
now.
Careful.
Yeah, we've
Hey,
been kinda-
neighbor.
That's dangerous.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
very dangerous.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
We've been kind of making this a home for ourselves, with playing for Hakkasan Group, who've been amazing to us. Omnia, Hakkasan, Wet Republic, all of those clubs, some of the best places to play. And we were here so much that we were like, maybe let's look at a house here. So we're in the process of that right now. The city's really cool. I think there's a really cool, exciting thing to it because it's blowing up right now and just getting like really
Yeah.
popular and huge. So it's really, you can feel that energy. And
It's
very
nice to be in a
exciting
new
here.
place too, because most of the time,
New energy.
when we're here, it's like we get in.
Right,
probably
you're
from
literally
another-
the
we're
first
another
flight
show,
out.
literally
Yeah.
another show. Get right in. Sometimes it's like we're playing another show that day, so it's like always very hectic. Play the show at night. Go to the hotel room, and then we don't really do much. Like, there's not really much that we've really
No
explored
downtime
here.
in town.
So I
yeah.
mean, it's really cool to be able to like kind of see a new place and like get to explore a little bit more. Like we're at Lake Mead today. Like I've never been to Lake Mead,
That's my spot.
and we're going
We'll
to
be out there.
We're gonna
So
go to
I
the
got-
Hoover Dam.
I got the
like,
CDs ready for you guys.
I'm gonna do
Summertime.
that stupid water thing where you pour the water upside down and the water goes up.
I've never even
So
seen
you're
it.
yeah.
finally being tourists in the
Forgot
town
about
that you
that.
spend so much time
Yeah.
in.
It's a bedtime.
Yeah, back when I was touring, we would have our 1-day layover, and it would be in Vegas, and usually we'd get so fucked up that we never got out. But I just remember, I
Turned
remember
into a
like our
2-day
office in
layover.
Vegas.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember always saying to myself, I was like, I would never live here. And I mean, in 2005,
And
I made
been
a
here
full
ever
move
since.
here. I've been here ever since.
There you go.
Once you get off the strip, man, it's like anywhere else.
Yeah,
the
Right.
weather's
nice.
beautiful.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why when we were talking about Summerlin, I'm like, yo, you can literally like, you don't feel like you're in Vegas
No,
anymore.
not at
Like,
all.
it's
Yeah.
6 minutes away.
It's just people, you'll find friends and stuff. They come to Vegas. You'll find that they come a lot more now that you're here. And it's like they expect you to party with every single
You're
one
like,
of them
"Oh,
that comes
yeah.
in.
No.
It's like, yo,
Not happening.
you guys are going to go back to your regular life, and we're still gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow with another group of friends.
Yeah, so it's kind of a weird adjustment. But Lake Las Vegas is a good place to check out. if
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
it.
We're
Definitely
gonna go
go.
there as well.
Yeah, so that's where I moved to when I
Do
first
some
moved out here.
hiking.
So for 2021, what do you feel? I mean, what are your hopes for? I just feel like once we're really back, like everyone, like people that don't even go out are just gonna be like, yo, let's fucking.
It's kinda
rage.
scary.
Like, yo, I think people like that's gonna be like blackout city,
Yeah,
like
It's kinda
literally.
scary.
Our hope is to have the best time. Make sure it's safe, of course, because
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah.
important with
Right.
everything.
Right.
But honestly, we feel like when the time is right and everyone says yes, you can do this, it's gonna be insane.
You guys are good.
Chaos.
We have Raider Nation here now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
know.
Yeah.
You guys been to the stadium yet?
No, not
It
yet.
looks
Okay.
sick.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Super
We're gonna
dope.
do a tour when you guys get back from.
Yeah,
from
for
this
sure
next
we
road trip.
should.
So has Hakkasan said anything? I mean, have they given you guys any like possible dates that?
I mean, things
could...
are looking hopeful right now. I mean, in terms of what got announced today, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
we'll
an
talk
email.
about that
I
a little
actually
bit.
got an email from Insomniac and saying
Amazing.
that they were doing EDC same May dates.
amazing.
Yes.
So they
That
said
makes me
that.
happy.
They said that.
I mean,
so
that
we'll
happens
see.
a lot of the time where they say things.
It's just
Yeah.
hopeful. Everyone's just
Yeah,
trying to be
but-
positive
yeah,
and make themselves
exactly.
feel.
It's like
feel
you
hopeful.
never really know because like people are announcing tours and they're doing all this, but then
That was the same thing last year, though.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
announcing
man.
2021.
Exactly. So,
well,
I mean-
the funny joke was always like, do you remember when we thought this shit was gonna last 2 weeks?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it was like, it was once it gets warm, it's gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
it was the summer, then it was
Man.
October, and now here we are a full year later. It's like, hey, I feel like finally we can actually say there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
man. Hey, we appreciate you guys so much for stopping by.
thank you
Yeah,
for
you
having us.
shouldn't have told us that you're moving here because we're gonna do this frequently.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Anytime, man.
I'm gonna have a 1942 tree at my house.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
it's bad. I'm just gonna show up in your door and be like, "Hey, that liquor store was out. You guys got anything?"
Instead of a lemon tree, it's gonna be the 42 bottle.
Yeah.
Yes, we're definitely gonna catch up on the missed 1942 from 2020.
And you guys don't be strangers. Hopefully, we see you guys back in
Most
here.
definitely.
We
Yeah.
do have a
Yes.
space. We're always down to let anybody you guys want to come
Thank you.
do
Thank
sets here, practice, whatever.
Great.
You know what?
Shots.
Shots.
Already making us feel at home in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we said? Something that you're gonna find here. Me coming from a city like Detroit, there was music every night, 7 days a week. You could go, and they had a different scene. So I always said, there's no scene here in Vegas. There's music people here,
Oh,
but
tons.
there's no scene to go get showcased. So something that we were trying to create with this other room in here was just kind of like this little cool vibe of just bringing in all different types of talent.
Oh, that's fun.
From electronic to hip hop to
Oh yeah.
and then just doing these little. Here's a good question. Do you guys think you'll stream anymore after you go back to?
It all depends because if we're touring like crazy, we're probably not gonna have time for it. But I mean, if it's we're playing a couple shows this month or whatever it is, like we're still gonna be doing a lot of.
As
Yeah.
you ease into the
it's,
tour.
It's kind of fun. Like once you get the hang of it, like the first time we did it, I want to pull my
It's
hair
like
out.
awkward.
Oh,
yeah.
Because
We
like
had
almost
some
electrocuted
problems.
myself 50 times. But like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had big problems when we tried to do our
Yeah.
first live stream. It was it's harder than it looks.
yeah,
Insomniac makes it look easy, but
Yeah.
they make it effortless. Like it's insane how they do it.
yeah. So all right, well, it was very nice
Thank
meeting
you
you
guys.
guys.
We'll
Appreciate
see you
you
all
guys
for having
coming.
us.
Soon.
Yes.
Take
Yes.
some shots together.
Yes.
We got another special guest in the building today. Goes by the name of Grasshopper.
Grasshoppers.
Let's get it.
He's giving me that look like he's a fucking rapper.
Big grass.
I just seen a little rap
He,
video.
he looks like he wants to fight someone already. Bro. He just got here, bro.
Don't-
Literally, like
don't be fooled
10
by the plaid
seconds
shirt.
into it. 10 seconds into it.
Not
I
today,
just,
not today.
we gotta just like kick it off. I want to know why Grasshopper. What is Grasshopper?
Wait, before you even answer that, happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You didn't tell me that when I got here.
'Cause it's
Damn.
yeah,
Not your time.
it's not your time. It's not your time.
True.
Yeah, so let's get into this. Where did Grasshopper come from?
So Grasshoppers, just a weed brand, did retail back in 2015. Buddy of mine actually was like, yo, let's start a weed business. Just spitballing ideas, just like every other day. We still do that shit to this day. And then he came up with this cool little logo of a grasshopper wearing a rice hat, and
A rice hat.
So that's where the
Yeah.
name came from, just because he drew a
yeah,
grasshopper.
Yep.
There's no, you could have made some shit up.
Could have
Like,
made some shit up.
we were just outside
Oh, in
and
the
a
temples of China.
a grasshopper jumped on my forehead, and I thought of the company.
Yeah,
No, nothing.
Little
nothing.
Boozy
That's it.
came.
That's all you
Little
got.
Boozy came walking in, and a grasshopper jumped on his head.
See,
Sure did.
see?
Out of nowhere.
Sure
Next
did.
interview, you got to do that,
I
right?
will.
But I
Just
need
have
I
him
need a
just
cut.
fucking jumping all over the place. Release the grasshoppers.
So grasshopper. So where are you guys? Do you guys have a
So
location?
yeah,
Can you-
definitely. Grasshoppers, Los Angeles. We're in downtown LA, Fashion District. It's a wholesale dispensary. Anybody can come by appointment only, and we'll sell you a whole lot of weed.
Okay, so is it still a fine line out there with the laws and stuff in the?
Not really.
Yeah, I know LA don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You got to be doing something really crazy for LA.
Exactly. You know,
Any
for them
any
to come.
issues though? Have you had any issues since
Oh
it's been
fuck
there?
yeah, bro! I've
See?
been in the
See?
game too
He said,
long.
LA don't care. Yes.
Nah, I've
Yes.
taken every L in the game, and you know, over the years, you just learn all the loopholes. You learn all the where the red tape's at, and you just avoid that.
Work around it.
Yeah, how's it been since this shutdown? I mean, every time I go to LA, it seems to be getting fucking nuttier and nuttier.
Man, the streets are dry, but I'm gonna be honest, the weed game is super wet. Like everybody's still buying tons and tons of weed, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
But your spot's interesting too, because who is the ladies running it?
Oh yeah, so definitely it's a wholesale dispensary, but I have topless bud tenders, so you can come in and see some titties and see some packs.
Titties
Are
and
they-
cats.
Take
do
your
they-
pick.
Do they
And
have
you
fake
guys
ones or?
You're on OnlyFans too.
Yeah, definitely. They're on OnlyFans. I got the girls posting on there, so you can kind of see the bud tenders' perspective. So if you want to see like what the bud tenders see, and like you can go on to OnlyFans
What,
and check it
See,
out.
where the fuck were you when I was a bud tender?
Straight up.
Yeah. So what do you have to do like when
Still
they come
hiring.
in? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Just saying.
I'd be like posting ads like we're hiring bud tenders
Can you do
topless
a feature
every week.
Every fucking
Every
day,
day.
dude.
a guest bud
Every
tender.
day.
A guest.
Can you do
Straight
a
up.
guest bud tender?
Yeah, hell yeah. You can starring
And
on
can
it.
I shoot content with the girls?
Definitely can.
Ooh.
Definitely.
There she is. Oh, look at
So what did
look
what
at
did they
Onyx
have
came
to-
out. Onyx came out to play.
Have
Sorry,
you
it has to be
ever
proper.
have you ever asked any of them? Have you ever been like just like on the application process? Like, have you ever did a drug?
You know, never asked me.
And you should try that because they're all gonna be like, oh no, well I don't think you're.
You
the
can't
one
work
for us."
here then.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Did I say no?
don't
I
think
checked
you're-
the wrong box. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I don't think
No, I
you're-
don't require any experience. I don't require them to smoke. I really like the newbies to come in because I can teach them firsthand and show them exactly how we want everything.
Now, are they scaling stuff up, or do you
Nah,
tell them?
not
to-
at all. Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's strictly for engagement, strictly for eye candy, just positive.
Strictly for the
environment.
OnlyFans.
No, but I mean, for them to like, like if somebody comes in and gets an eighth, are they actually weighing that out?
So
or-
I don't sell lace, don't sell grams. It's 2 pound minimum, but I have a guy who's
Damn.
That's right, baby. You
2
gotta
Hey.
come and drop that
Hey,
bag.
Hey,
baby.
hold on. Let him pop his collar real quick. Small
You gotta drop
flex.
that bag, baby.
Man, that's like you can. Only,
But see that I was actually weighing shit. Okay, I had to
Yeah.
fucking actually do that
Yeah,
shit.
bud
So
tenders have
that's-
hard jobs.
that's
Real bud
cool.
tenders have hard jobs.
That was Burger King you were working at. Sorry.
No, I
Fuck
feel bad for
no.
those bud tenders. They're working like 18 hours. My shop is like 7 hours. Come in, chill.
Man, so-
show
So
some
wait, when do
titties.
you open?
10 a.m. It's 10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Yeah. 10 to
Goddamn.
6. We're
But
they're
appointment only, you said,
by appointment only,
only.
regular business hours.
I mean, I really doubt someone's gonna walk in and buy 2 pounds. I mean, so
Yeah,
appointment
yeah,
only
yeah, it's
kind of
gotta
makes
be.
sense.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you have the girls doing content at the studio?
Yeah, no, at the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So
doing
how does
content at
that
the shop.
work?
So I just tell them I require them to make one post per day each bud tender. It could be paid content, it could be not paid content. Just they need to get a post up every day.
Oh.
Yep.
Are they on a contract?
No.
Oh, it's just kind of.
Yeah, I mean I'm paying them good as fuck. Like
Do
they're
it at
making
King Rocks.
900 a week.
Okay,
They're making
ladies.
900 a week.
Wow.
Okay, my ladies
There
in
you
LA.
go.
Yeah.
how
So
Hit
many,
me
how
up,
many
I'll
hours
get
a
you
week is
set up.
that?
that's like 42 actually.
Damn, like,
42 hours a week getting
you could
900.
hire Super James. Or,
You need a job, dog? What's up?
Shoot, True pays me
Yeah,
100.
bring the
And I-
pasties
and
out.
I
Let's
gotta-
try them out right now.
And I gotta clean the bathroom.
Can I come on a weekend? Like, can I just
yes,
come
you
through?
can. Yeah.
man,
yeah.
so when you're talking pounds, people got to come in there ready.
Straight up.
They got to
No,
have
yeah.
their money. They're what type of? I mean, have you guys had any security issues with
Definitely.
that?
In the past, yeah. I mean, never during business hours. Usually after it closes, they'll
After.
try to break in. But I have
Motherfuckers.
24-hour security, and there's no issues now.
Yeah, so don't even think about it.
Don't even fucking think
Don't
about
even
it.
Don't even
come
think
through.
about
True has other drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. But if I came through, I'm coming through the ceiling, right through the fucking.
Exactly, bro. That's what I said. Just drop to the ceiling. You're all good.
Yeah. So,
He's like, hold on.
But no, we got
Can you
two.
guys put some steel on the ceiling? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm coming through the ceiling for sure.
Dude, being in the game for so long, like you start having to get really creative with security protocols. Like you start looking into shit like, all right, what would it take for me to have tear gas drop down from the ceiling if an alarm got breached? Like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
bro? Yeah,
Has-
it's a thing.
Have you tried that?
No, but I've talked to
Yeah.
people. I'm like, yo, what is it gonna cost? Nobody can figure it out. Like, I want tear gas dropping down this bitch. If something, like, whoop, oh, tear gas, dude. Everyone's
Yo,
running
if
from
the
that.
alarm goes off for more than 15 minutes, just fucking burn the whole place down.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
man.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
crazy.
lot of
I
weed.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weed.
You're gonna get really high.
So you guys, so what type of clientele you guys have? I mean, you guys get a lot of hip hop.
It's all out of state clientele, you know, people from like Florida, Texas, New York, Chicago.
Wait,
and then all the
so
surrounding
they're
states.
how
I
they?
don't really serve locals. It's all out of staters.
But how? So you're serving up 2 pounds or more, and are they hanging in L.A. or they're taking it back?
No, they're getting it back. However, they got to get it
Hey.
back. Yeah, dude, I'm
Hey,
like, we're
you're
gonna.
like, yo, once they leave my front door, it's none of my damn
If-
business.
If you come through
Give a fuck
and
what you do.
you gotta
Yeah.
figure it out.
I hear
Sick
all the
ass
horror
tunnel to
stories though.
Florida.
I hear all the horror stories. Mail, you know, USPS, FedEx, fucking what's the other one? FedEx, UPS, USPS. They taking it on the plane, driving it back. Like I
Amazon.
hear all the crazy.
Ugh.
Amazon,
Jet
Can't
Suite
take it
X.
on the
shit's
plane.
crazy.
Yeah, that's the move.
Jet X.
We
right
used to-
there.
we used
See?
to-
Jet
Putting you guys on
Yeah.
game right now, dog. He's been in this shit.
We
He
used
knows
to use
what's
Jet
up.
Suite to smuggle bottles back and forth.
Yeah.
These guys are smuggling boxes back.
You had a big client come in recently.
Yeah, you know, we have a couple higher profile clients come through, you know, which I won't name right now,
Hold on,
but
call that TMZ photographer.
yeah. No, but we've been shooting some music too, you know, had a buddy of mine roll through. It was a little Boosie. Shout out to Boosie.
Boozy.
Lucy, we
and
need,
came
we
through-
need him here.
Came through, dropped a cameo for us. It was a good time.
Tell him,
That's
tell him
awesome.
to pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up, Boozy.
We know Boozy loves the ladies.
Can you tell us approximately how much did he walk away with?
Oh, you know, he's a big shopper, man. He doing his thing.
Was there a forklift involved
Confidential information.
No, but there was an entourage and an SUV.
or 6?
Yeah, there's always that guy like Super James though that'll come in and be like, "Can I get an eighth?" What do you tell that guy?
He came with somebody.
Then
to
you
get
got
an eighth.
then you got True's like, hey, do you guys have any samples?
Yeah, for sure they do. Like, man,
Not
we
sure
should
if I wanna
we
shop
need to
here.
smoke this before we
Yeah,
get it,
bro.
man.
I can't pay for that if I don't know how high I'm gonna get.
Let me see how much money you have first. Go ahead, bro. Open your duffel bag.
Oh,
Up.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Go
you
ahead,
guys
head
got
up.
merch
Walk
too.
him to the parking lot, please.
Oh, yeah. Go take him to the special room.
So you guys sell
Special
merch
room.
too?
Definitely got a lot of merch. Grasshoppersbrand.com. See all the merch. I got a lot of cool shit on there.
Okay, what did you bring for us? That's the most important thing.
We'll have to see what we got in the car.
Security.
Oh, okay.
That was a good one because he knows we're not gonna check right now. So he said it's in the car. Oh, as soon as we're done, we'll go look at what we got. That was a
Yeah.
good one, bro. I'm gonna use that.
Studio
Got
has
it.
to be
It's like, why
equipped.
didn't he bring it in?
Right. See?
Oh,
I didn't mean to do
Hold on,
it.
where's that gunshot at? Where's that?
I had to check the atmosphere first, make sure everything was good.
He's like, I had to
It's
get everyone's
usually how it
sizes first.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, Super James here is between a medium and a small.
Small. Yeah.
Right in
Figured.
between, like that
A
golden pocket.
schmedium.
Medium.
There she is.
Medium.
But now it's a good time, man. Selling weed. It's a good time to sell weed in LA right now. I think anywhere in the States is shit. Anywhere in the world, it's a good time to sell weed. Shit's getting decriminalized, but it's still kind of illegal, so you can still make money. It's a great time.
Hey, I want to know how come Trump didn't fucking pardon El Chapo? Like, why not? Like,
Right,
what the-
dude. What the fuck?
Like, why didn't?
I know. True lost his
If-
connect.
if
True
you're-
lost his plug.
If you're gonna make
Lock your
America
fools
great
up.
again and you're gonna go out like that, fucking that's the
Shit,
first one.
I say at least he did pardon Wheezy. Like if he could have pardoned anybody,
Right.
Lil Wayne, like fuck, bro.
Yeah, he
I think a lot of people didn't even know that was happening. Like he was about to go to jail for like, you know, he's probably about to get hit with like 10 years for some gun in his bag or something, about to get on a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to Trump pardon him, if it could have been anybody, had to be.
I would have
As long
left.
as you paid
I-
the toll.
Well, I think it was. I think
Yeah,
it was just
I-
because it wasn't part of a violent crime was probably why he was able to
Right.
pardon him because
Chapo wasn't
'cause-
violent.
No, I know.
Ha,
Oh,
ha.
but what's it called?
Ha ha.
He
Just saying.
pardoned Kwame Kilpatrick. Like the mayor of Detroit that basically bankrupted our city. He got his ass out of there.
Joe
from Detroit?
Exotic.
You're from
Joe
Detroit?
Exotic.
I know, yo, yeah. What's up with that?
Shout out to Michigan.
I want to know who told Joe like, oh hey, Trump's about to pardon you. Like he really thought he was getting out.
Yeah, they said they sent a hairdresser, a limo.
Yeah, there was like a
To Joey
stretch-
Exotic?
Yeah, there was like
Probably-
they had a
They probably had tigers
But
in
you
that
know what
bitch.
though?
They're ready to do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Why he didn't get pardoned is because I think it was part of it. Could have been a violent crime. So I think Trump had to stay away from anything that. even
why
though
though?
he-
Why? Who gives a shit at this point?
Well, I mean, he was plotting
Still
murder.
got a
but I mean-
reputation.
Yeah,
Not really. I mean,
but I mean,
We know
probably gonna go and do a couple more
Trump's
movies,
down there
TV shows.
brainstorming how
Yeah.
he's gonna fucking make a comeback.
listen, El Chapo isn't even in prison. He's with Jeffrey Epstein somewhere.
Anyway.
Shit.
Straight
Church.
Anyway.
Straight up.
So
yeah,
you guys,
yeah. Last time we were kicking it
Church.
with Tupac, they were all right there in the back room.
Biggie was there too.
So you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
I
yeah,
met
yeah.
him through Clubhouse.
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
This is another Clubhouse.
Yo, I swear to God, I was gonna ask. That was my next question. Was like after the OnlyFans, like, are you on Club? That's our go-to every time because we didn't know
They
what the
have
fuck
no
that
idea what
was.
Clubhouse is.
Man, I just-
And I'm trying to go down the hallway and you know.
get
Shit,
into
all the players,
room.
all the
Oh, yeah.
all the big players in the weed game that I know, that like the higher profile guys that I know, like it just kind of everybody just died out on that shit. Just in the weed world, I know Clubhouse is still popping, but like everybody I know,
You know what's
we all
crazy?
got off that shit.
You almost said all the bitches.
No,
on
we had
Clubhouse.
what was that guy's name that we had here? last-
Ladies, let's
What
not
was
call
that?
them
What,
bitches.
The
I meant bitches
Ryan.
with respect.
What is that?
Ryan Rappaport.
Yeah, Ryan
Rappaport.
Rappaport.
Like, so he was
That
saying
name.
that he got off there, but we're like, everybody I think made their little deals and connections, and then they got the
And
fuck
jumped
out.
off.
They just bounced. They were like, yo,
Right.
like before
Right.
because it
We
probably
made
got
it.
diluted with like just randoms. Like you guys were talking about people like random people like kicking them off the.
Yeah, the moderators. Honestly, like now, I haven't gone on there in a few days, and it's
Has
not
anybody
that
I thought she was gonna say like
Yeah.
months.
A couple
Months.
hours.
She's like,
Yeah,
I
like-
haven't been on there for at least 3 hours.
Man, I just hear that
But-
chitter chatter, and the people fucking drive me
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy to me. Like that's the craziest shit to me is that how she said it's only voices. Like
Yeah.
it could be anyone
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
So now, like, there's actually like drama going on because there's
See?
people having this like power trip and like trying to pretend who they really aren't.
That's what I mean. Like yo, you
Yeah,
couldn't. You
didn't
can't
somebody
like.
say
There's
El
no
Chapo's
security
son was
measure.
on there?
No,
Somebody
Pablo
posed him?
Escobar.
Pablo Escobar,
Well,
yeah.
we found out that guy's a poser. So
She's like, yeah,
um,
Tupac
well,
has his own room.
Debunked.
yeah.
Tupac.
That's what I mean. Like, how do they verify? Like, you know, like Instagram, whatever, you're
There
verified.
is no verification.
Yeah,
So
there's
it's just like-
fucking wild west.
Yeah, it's the
You
Wild
just take their
Wild
word
West.
for it. If they
Oh,
if it
yeah.
sounds like them, you're like, oh, that's them.
I'm
They
gonna
got the
I'm gonna
eye
go on
contact.
there. I'm gonna go on there and say I'm Diddy and just
Yeah, you for sure
I, like,
could.
cash
You
out me
What
30
about
bucks.
Baby Bash?
You
Did
for sure
tell him
could. Here's
about
my
it?
Oh
cash
yeah,
app.
yeah. Well, see, we forget that the time difference, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
always hit him
yeah.
up late, and then he wakes up. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I saw him post something, and I was we were supposed to be I was supposed to go tomorrow and hang.
Okay.
We had a show, but it got canceled. But I was gonna, yeah.
Ah.
I told him, I said the whole way to the show, I'm clowning you about Clubhouse. But no, I saw him post something, and I was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's
The
Clubhouse."
Clubhouse.
He's really all.
Right.
Everyone we've had here is like, "Yo, yeah, Bash is like all over Clubhouse." I'm like, that fool still has a flip phone.
I will say the thing about Clubhouse is that shit is it's network central. Like
Right.
you will network in with some people that are like trying to fuck with you.
But I think what you said is like a really good point because how you said you kind of got off it and people are kind of starting to like it makes sense because I think when it first came out, you know, everyone was really like, you know, business. It was like it was really people that were about their shit on there, and now it's like it's kind of like the cool thing or whatever. So now you got all these randoms on there. And it's just diluting. It's like where it's probably harder.
Yes. Well, now what people are doing, like it's getting devalued because there is this issue of people faking it, you know, so that they're not authentic. It's like you don't know who the fuck you're talking to.
Right.
Because before it was like exciting and it was cool, and now it's like, oh, okay, I got to go back to like my security measures of, you know, talking to people.
Yeah, because it's just every random person is on there. They
Right.
ain't got shit to do. They're just on there.
But I swooped up all the cool ones. So
Oh, there she is.
that's what I did.
She hasn't been on there in 6
All the
hours. though,
cool
so it's
ones. Cool
Yeah.
I
one.
actually
She's
really
good.
haven't.
Yeah, we have the one not cool one, the one that kicked the other guy off. What you say he's
Oh,
coming in?
well, he might be coming in, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
it's
fight
just
him
it's just
in
hard
the
as
parking lot.
a weed business person to like be on any social media platform. I swear to God, I've had like, dude, I had my Snapchat at like 5,000 views recently. Like
Just
every
snatched
fucking
up.
story was just boom, boom, boom. And I got these weird hackers following me around online, dude. It's like they created a fucking wormhole, dude. They got my account deleted, my Snap deleted. They created one just like it, but with like a 1 after it. And then people are still like adding
Thinking
them.
that's the same shit.
And they fucking
Oh,
recorded
man.
my content and they stole my content and they were posting it on their story and they're telling people that they shit. They're like getting them to send money and shit. It's fucking crazy, dog.
No,
and then they did the same thing on Instagram.
Whoa.
That happens, yeah. That because that happens all the time. Like I know,
Called a
I know-
wormhole.
I know Bash, MC Magic. Like a lot of them, Bash he'll people will make fake ones and they'll ask people for money. Like, yo, can you cash at me $100? And
Yeah.
people fucking do
and
it.
they do it, bro.
That's
And it's
so
like
dumb.
it's like
I get people
Baby
hitting me
Bash
up-
1 2 3.
I
Like
get people hitting me
how
up all
the
the time.
fuck-
Like, is this you, bro? He's pretending like he's you. Is this your menu? Is this your friends? Is this your people? Nope, it's a scam. Like, I have it listed like, yo, this is all our real information. 'Cause, fuck, dude, my
That's why
friend,
the verified shit is cool, at least on
Yeah.
on social media. But
Yeah.
but there's no like on
They need to
Clubhouse,
fucking
Hey,
no
any of
one's
you
verified.
guys, do any of you guys get hit up? Like, I get these messages on Instagram, and it'll be like, ecstasy, all these prices, and
Yeah.
they'll give a WhatsApp number, and I'm
Yeah.
like, is that the police? Like, I've always wanted to just.
Dude, I have.
Hey, you should. Hey, you
How
should,
much is a
Yeah.
bird?
Hey, you should try it. You should try it, and then
No,
we'll
that's what
talk about it
I
next
said.
week if you're not in
No,
jail.
I get those
Just buy some.
profiles. I get those profiles,
No,
and it's
I get
like
'em one after
laid
another.
out. Like, they got Xanax, they got Adderall. They
But
got
there's
all
but
this
there's
shit, and I'm
some
like,
there's some like random kids that just got daddy's money and they just really sell drugs
Hey,
for fun and they
That's
do that. They'll
retarded.
do
You know
shit
what?
I
like
think
that.
it's just all scammers out of like India, the UK.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
thing
why
is
it's
it's
you- that's why
mostly
it's WhatsApp.
it's mostly
That's why it's
over.
WhatsApp.
Dude, well, I always wonder because when you're talking and then all of a sudden an ad pops up on Instagram, I'm like, is it because I'm talking about drugs all the time that I get these fucking drug things?
That's awkward, huh? That's the most awkward shit when you're talking about something and then you go on social media and that ad for that
Some
same
motherfuckers.
thing pops up.
James is
you
like,
guys don't even want to
women
know
just
start
what the
talking
fuck
about-
pops up on my shit.
Yeah, you
Start
don't
talking
know
about
pops up
how
on
to
my
how to
shit.
win the lottery, dude. Maybe you'll give me some tips.
Hey Siri,
I don't even think the lottery's real.
Fuck, bro. So I mean, if,
You
they,
know
if they're giving
my-
away billions of dollars, who's to say they didn't hire somebody
You know
to take
my
the,
opinion
take the
on
W?
that.
what's your opinion? Hold on.
You know,
It's
you
a
were-
fucking scam.
Yeah,
okay?
she was
That's
so
what it is.
she was so angry about that. I guess
is.
there's been some conversations here about the lottery because she was mad about
It
that.
is.
James, I'm having a hard time looking at you. Every time I look over, I see a White Claw, and I'm like, I realize those are my sons, and he's 15, and you're fucking slugging them down.
First of all, hold on. Did everyone hear that your son is 15? He can
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
apparently.
Yeah, allegedly.
Fuck it.
That's all you got in your fridge. Well, pour me a shot.
Green
then.
room.
Pour me
Green
a
room.
shot
Yeah,
then.
there.
Oh.
There you go, dog. Put some hair on your
So-
chest.
Rick
dog.
over here stole my bottle.
So what is next for Grasshoppers?
What's next for Grasshoppers is
Don't they pray?
yeah, they do. Next for Grasshoppers, we got retail coming up in Oklahoma City. It's gonna be a dispensary, topless bud tenders with the state's first cannabis cafe attached. It's already in the works. I just got the construction documents back and waiting on a couple bids back from some contractors. Second thing on the list is I got my first retail license in LA, Melrose and Fairfax. That shit will be open by summer.
So
Well,
that'll be legal. Then.
That's legal for sure. Yep.
That's what I was
I'm
gonna
still
ask
keep the
you.
trap booming.
That's what I was
Yes,
gonna ask
already
you.
know.
That's a good way to
Hey,
put it.
listen,
Keep
have you ever
going.
thought about expanding and having like a little Coke wing or something? Like that? I know.
I mean, if you're already
It's like,
illegal,
fuck.
like
Yeah.
Now people always ask me, "What's up, man? Can you get?" Nah, bro, I just sell weed.
But imagine if you were like that guy upstairs. I just drop it out the window.
Yeah, maybe. Shit,
Hey.
drone.
hey, imagine.
Drone. Yeah.
Get the drone.
Yeah,
Imagine.
I'm kind of wishing that drone would just
Drop some right
right
here.
there. Like, whoa.
So Oklahoma City, I've been hearing
Yeah,
a
why
lot
there?
about
You kind of look like the Timothy
weed
McVeigh
getting
guy.
legalized out there.
Timothy McVeigh, fucking Unabomber.
Jesus
This
Christ.
motherfucker right here.
That
Yeah, wasn't-
escalated
wasn't it?
quickly.
Yeah,
For
like,
real,
no.
dog.
Why,
For
hey,
real.
why
Let's get
Oklahoma
those
City?
glasses.
So Oklahoma City, because my pops lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So
Okay.
that's one. So that makes me eligible to get the license. And it's popping.
So
and
you-
honestly,
so you have to
Oklahoma,
have
in
family?
the USA, Oklahoma is like one of the fastest expanding markets in cannabis right now.
Is there a lot of Cali?
Wow.
It's
people
is
from
it
there?
is it
Couple.
it's legal there? Completely legal.
as
Yeah.
fuck.
Are you gonna bring California weed to there?
I
or
would
you
love
gonna-
to.
But you gotta grow there.
You gotta grow there.
Gotta grow there.
Yeah.
I would love to bring that Cali
So
weed over there.
that's when you got to you got to.
But what I can do is bring the
farm.
genetics. I can bring the genetics and get it in with some farmers over there. Bring the real runts, the real gelatos, because they're still fucking with like Bubba's and commercial Gorilla Glues and like
That shit-
GDP.
Hey, real quick, speaking of Gorilla Glue.
Yo, that
Come on.
bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with
Whoa.
this shit? I asked her
Hold
this
on.
I've
shit
been on
earlier.
top of that shit.
Hey, hold on. What's
Yo.
your boy's name again?
Hey, she's
Rick?
suing. She's
Rick.
trying to sue
What
him.
the fuck's wrong with your people, man?
Yeah.
Hey,
He said your
hey,
hold on.
hey,
Hold on,
hey,
let's just clip that. He said your people.
Edit that out.
She's like this.
That's
like,
fucked up.
No, hold on. He was drinking White Claws earlier, so he's
White Claws?
Yeah, he's not.
Did you say white clouds or
Say
claws?
claws.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know
You need a
that.
Q-tip for your ear?
Man, you know that girl, the lady, she's like,
Yeah, I
The-
hope everyone knows this story about the girl.
My
she,
God.
instead of using
Talk
the
about it. Let's hear it.
hairspray,
Let's hear the
You
details.
don't know what we're talking about?
No, I do a little bit.
hey,
Oh, okay.
producer Hugh. Oh,
Yeah,
real
no,
hey.
here.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Finally on
She had to have surgery, and
What?
I swear to God, if I see a fucking GoFundMe for her surgery, I'm gonna, there. Yeah, see, I bet it got paid for.
Dude,
Yeah, he did it for free.
You shouldn't get
But
paid
what
for
was
doing
the
Why?
surgery?
Yeah, what surgery? Like, yo, just fucking shave her head, no?
Hey, Hugh.
I would have just.
Procedure for free.
Hugh, can you get the
Wow.
one when she first did it and she's patting her head and
I
shit
think
like
she got
Tom?
her nails right.
She was like clapping on her head.
Like, what the fuck was going through her head when she's like, yeah, Gorilla Glue? That's
I
it.
would
That's
have
it.
know.
gorilla
you-
glued her
like-
mouth shut.
Like you can't get sued for just utter stupidity. Like
Hey, but you remember there was a time. I remember there was a time when McDonald's got sued. Some girl bought coffee. Took
Oh,
the
yeah,
coffee.
yeah, got
She
burned by
spilled
them.
it on herself and burned herself, and she sued McDonald's.
Yeah,
and
that
that's
was
why
huge.
now the coffee cups say "caution hot" or whatever. Like,
hey,
she won.
That's
Like,
also why
Damn.
they. Hey, you know.
no,
in that, in
this
that
chick's gonna get
lawsuit-
paid from Gorilla Glue.
In that lawsuit, they lost the Hamburglar.
Hold
They
on,
lost
hold on.
those motherfuckers. They
Hold
lost
on, we
them
gonna
all.
go. Hold on,
Where's all
really?
those
Are you
fuckers?
serious?
we're gonna tie all that.
Serious?
We're gonna tie all that
But
in
where-
together.
like, what the fuck?
Where the fuck did they
Where
go?
did the Hamburglar go?
Yeah,
though?
and
Speaking
Grimace.
of the Hamburglar,
Hold on, we got to tie all that into a side
Right
note.
here.
A side note, real quick. McDonald's is bringing back high C.
Shut up.
gang, gang.
Could you pull that out? McDonald's high C.
By the way,
So-
that's a bunch of sugar. It's a sugar water.
Hey, and what's,
Hey, mom. Hey, mom. Hey, mom, relax.
hey, you know
But-
what's crazy?
Just saying.
Why do people get so excited when they're talking about the McRib is back?
The McRib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the
But that's
McRib
the
is
McRib
back.
is back every year. But hold on, I don't drink
High C,
soda,
what was
so
it, High C
Big
Orange?
McRib.
wasn't that a big thing? Like the McDonald's high C was like supposed to be.
The High C Orange?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was-
everyone's
I don't remember that.
everyone bitches about that all the time. They're bringing it back. Anyways, that's goes back to the coffee, which goes back to the Gorilla Glue, which goes back to the,
This lady.
Grasshopper, in your dispensary, when people come in there, do you have like DJs, music going? Like,
Yeah, I have a.
Can you hang
this
out
shit's
in
real,
there?
real professional,
can
dude.
you
If you
hang
came
out
in,
in there?
look at I told
I-
you, motherfuckers.
went
I
there.
told you, thirsty motherfuckers.
so I don't have a DJ, but shit is real professional. You come in, you're gonna be like, yo, this is the nicest trap I've ever seen in my whole fucking life.
He's like, I got a JBL Bluetooth
straight up,
speaker on
no,
the roof.
straight the fuck up. I have the speakers in the ceiling. I got them like every
Nah,
6
fuck
feet or
that.
I've
whatever.
been there.
We got
It's
the
pretty
we got
nice.
the the
you
receiver
been
and this
there?
shit.
How
Boom.
the fuck you been there? I ain't even
Oh.
How do you think I'm a
been
person?
there.
Oh,
Oh, my
shit
God.
got
What the
real.
fuck? What's going
Hold
on?
on, True's trying to book me a gig. Hold on, let him go.
You
Let him
know
go.
me.
True's trying to book me
Yeah.
a gig. Hold on.
You know
Hey,
me, I go.
do you hire Hispanic DJs?
Damn.
I'm down as fuck.
Okay.
There he
As
is.
long as they play good music.
Oh
As
shit!
long as they
I
play
just
good
ran out of that
music.
shit.
What, so Domo Monster, did you
Yeah.
did you
Hold
buy
on,
a
wait.
couple
Domo's
pounds of weed?
Domo's
What-
been there. so
No,
if you,
no.
no. If you
You
were
know
there, you had to buy
what's
2
funny?
pounds. So who are you with that
I
bought
was
2
by
pounds?
myself. I came out to LA. No, you know
Appointment
what's funny
only.
was
Appointment
I
only.
bought, I bought like some merch and stuff, and then the guy that was checking me out, he was like, "You're the smallest buyer here," and I was like, "I'm not coming to buy no shit." Like,
You like weight or
Hey,
like merchandise?
what is the price ranges that your stuff goes from? When you say a pack, does it go? Do you have like a low end to a high end? and
Definitely.
everything in between.
Definitely. I literally have everything on the spectrum for $500 units all the way up to right now in this time this part of the year, flood season, 4,000 a pound.
Has anybody came up like, yo, we're in a depression. Can I get that shit for 35?
All day, just today. Fools are like,
It's
you
a
know,
pandemic.
every day.
It's
You
a
gotta know.
pandemic, bro. I'll pay you next week.
Bro, I'm literally
Let me get
dealing.
that pound.
All every person that comes in, my entire clientele is all hustlers. It's all it's all business owners. It's all people that are trapping out of state,
Well,
illegal as
obviously,
fuck.
at
So
that-
they're coming
at
in.
that rate.
They're all trying to get
2
a deal.
pounds.
Everybody's trying to get a deal. So when they start trying to like negotiate and haggle, you got to just know how to shut that shit down immediately.
Hey,
Yeah.
well,
Do
I
they
mean,
try to hit
I-
on the girls?
Hey.
Or they should be like, yo, can I get a little of this? A
Like,
little of that?
hell.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
hey,
I can't afford 2 pounds, but let me get her.
Right.
Yeah, hey.
No, it's all good. I think
Cloud
some people just
currency.
come in to see the girls. To be honest, like some guys came in
Window
to buy
shoppers.
1
We
pound
call
today.
those window shoppers.
They bought 1 pound today. There was like 6 of them. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy like 5 to 10," and then they bought 1
Right?
fucking pound, bro.
They're like,
Man.
We're like, "What
Damn,
the
I need to
fuck?"
come
Hey,
out
well,
there.
just so you know, I am coming to LA on February 24th.
You're welcome.
For
he's
a
been
dentist
saying that. He's been
appointment.
saying that
Yes.
every
Gotta
week
come
for
see
the
this
past
shit.
3 weeks.
I'm
Gotta
locked
come see.
in.
Hey, give me my phone. Let me show him what the shop looks like.
I'm coming through for
Yes.
sure.
No, I gotta show you, dog. It's fucking lit, bro. This is the best. It's gonna be the best dispensary you've ever been to in your whole fucking life.
Well,
Ever.
listen, man,
I'm sure you've been to a lot of fucking dispensaries too.
I'm not.
No.
I'm
At
not-
least 4 or
No,
5.
well,
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of.
not a weed
with
guy,
weed.
but I've been to 'em.
He's not a weed
Scroll
guy.
through,
Oh,
dog.
it
This is
snows
how,
where
this
he
is how
comes
we
from.
do it, Grasshoppers, baby. I don't know if we get that on the screen, but it's all good if not.
Oh,
Can you get it on?
What was that?
Huge.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell them to go to
Hold on, can you-
tell them to go to
The
onlyfans.com/grasshoppers.
Casamigos.
James.
Come on, bro.
I'm on the way.
Can we send
Hugh.
this to
onlyfans.com/grasshoppers Los Angeles.
You gotta subscribe though, but you gotta use your credit card because ours are maxed out.
You gotta log into your account though.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like,
you think it's all
"Fuck, I
good?
can't do that."
Okay,
I don't need to see how many subscriptions I have.
So I have a very serious question.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Man,
Did you bring the booty shorts and the pasties for
Yes.
me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
He brought
That's
my
all I
size
wanna
only.
know.
Shit's lit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna be in there doing all kinds
Yeah,
of
Did
bro.
you
fucked
get
up
that
shit.
to him?
It's dope
so
as
he
fuck.
Can put it on there?
onlyfans.com/grasshoppers Los Angeles.
Get that shit up there,
What's
Hugh. We
up?
need to
Let's
see
get
Yeah.
it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Subscribe.
Bro, it's a-
My
Tip.
login is maxed out,
I
so
thought I was
Hit
ready.
them
Hold on.
This fool's
PPVs.
tapped out.
I did mine. Uh-oh.
Shots.
The shot girls are in the building.
Fuck it. Pour me up another one, bottle girl.
There he
Bring
is.
it up. Bring it
Hey,
up.
speak.
All right, you
got
got it.
Hey,
Hey, but you can follow for
Yeah.
free. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey.
You can follow
hey,
for free.
Grasshopper. We got DJ Neeks in the building.
Yes,
she's
she's
a,
a
DJ
DJ.
How about-
Neeks.
hey, how
Are you
about-
really a DJ?
yeah.
Yeah, she
Fuck
is.
out of here.
How about a
Sexy.
topless
No,
DJ?
no, no.
How about
Let's
a-
go.
How about a topless DJ in there?
Let's go.
Hey, hey.
That'd be
I
fun.
say, yeah, we gotta do some collabs.
Yeah, bring me. Yeah. No, for sure. During drought season, when like March, April, May hits, gets fucking crazy, bro. My whole lobby's full, wall to wall with OT custies. That means out of state. It's all of them.
When you
We
say
need to
OT,
do,
I thought
like,
you
a
were gonna say OT
feature.
Genesis.
Nah.
I was like, yo,
Thank
did
you,
he
darling.
sing for you?
Yeah, I'm in
do-
love with the cocoa
We need to do a collab with like
Same.
sexy DJ and then the girls.
and Onyx.
Hey, but
And me.
But
Oh no, I'm there.
But on the real,
I'm in that.
You're flipping all these pounds and shit. Where's our sponsorship, man?
Let's go, dog.
Bro, he
Let's
didn't
fucking
mean
go.
to hit.
Tap the
He didn't
fuck
even
in,
mean to
bro.
hit that shit, and he did.
Bro, I'm not playing. I'm the biggest trapper in LA. I'll go toe to toe with any other fucking cannabis business in LA.
Yo, hold on.
Somebody can step forward and talk that shit if they want, but I'll go toe to toe. We'll match anything. My reputation's clean. My credit is clean. Everybody can pull my card.
Damn.
Anybody can pull my card, bro.
He said I'm the biggest trapper, and my credit is clean. Oh my god,
you
he
hear
just.
that, ladies?
You,
That's
hey,
what
hey,
we're looking for.
He just
That's
pulled
what I'm
that white
saying.
card.
That's a,
Shit, I mean,
You
you
pay
know,
your
my
taxes?
FICO's clean and my street credit.
that's
Shit.
hey,
You pay
that's
your taxes?
That's white privilege.
White privilege.
She said, yeah, yo. He was like, yo, if it's time to pull the white card, is right now.
Tax season's coming up.
Biggest
Come on
trapper.
now.
Cheers to that.
He said,
Cheers to the thing.
and the IRS owes me 10 racks.
Yeah.
Actually, San Bernardino Sheriff's Department owes me $11,000.
San Bernardino.
Hey.
Shout out
They owe me
San
$11,000,
Hey,
motherfuckers.
is it-
I want my money. I
is
want my
it-
money by Monday. Let's go.
Isn't Domo from Riverside?
Yeah.
She's got a nice
Riverside, motherfucker.
shout out to IE. Let's go.
Yeah, Super
You are
James.
too. Okay, go hate.
Hey, what are you guys doing after
Look
this?
at no, because Domo, she's
She's home, go to bed. or
Domo.
what?
Hey, Domo's
Yeah.
dressed for
Listen-
Gotham.
Hey,
She's
listen.
dressed for Gotham.
We got some reservations
Hey,
as
if
this
Gotham
little
was going
after it's
down,
like
I'd be
it's a
there.
little club called Mas Por Favor. We got a little spot in the back.
Oh, I know that place. You know, so that so
It's
my-
fucking lit.
Oh,
It's cracking.
Rick's got a guest
Mas-
there. Mas por
Hey,
favor.
so who are you
Rick's
talking
got a
to
guest
there?
Who are we talking to?
Yeah, there's some big industry people
Who are we
out
talking
here
to
that
at Mas
own
Por
That's
Favor
Jay
right
Sean's
now?
spot, right? That's Jay Sean. Yeah, that's Jay Sean's spot.
Yeah,
yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Sean,
Yeah,
J-Rock.
Jay Sean said you're not welcome there.
I don't.
Shit.
Jason? I don't know.
Jay Sean.
That sounds like a generic
no,
thing,
Those,
like-
those guys are dope. I know those guys.
Shit's lit, bro. It's a
Yeah.
little taco spot up front, and
Yep.
then you get the reservations. You go in the back. It's a little DJ.
It's like a mullet.
Yep.
A little mullet.
Business in the front, party
And
in
then
the
once
back.
it's like all themed like cocaine. You have to be right up your fucking alley, bro.
It's
Keys
right
of
up my
coke.
alley.
Hold on,
You
someone
know,
say,
listen.
hold on, someone say
Hey,
cocaine.
No, but I
Hey,
was
I'm
just gonna
gonna-
say, come through if you're coming. We got reservations.
I'm
so.
gonna speak this into existence. So if we were talking 10 years ago, nobody would be like, "Yo, do you know that in 2020, weed's gonna be legal and it's gonna be everywhere?"
I thought you were
So
gonna
what
talk
I'm
about
telling
Mexicans.
what I'm telling you guys right now is in 2030, coke is gonna be legal. There's gonna be like you can get the sniffles kind, the runny nose. I'm gonna have
Fuck out of here. You really think so?
I'm gonna
Seriously?
call,
No.
I'm gonna call,
Dude, listen,
I'm
Portland,
gonna call
ev-
Doc from
everything
Back
is
in
okay
Future and go to
Portland.
2030.
So why not?
I know we talk a lot of shit, but
No, listen. But
really
who,
think
but
so?
who would have thought weed? Think of all the people that are in jail that should not be in jail anymore. Where think about them. It's coming, bro.
Dead ass.
It's coming.
Hey.
Why?
Church.
hopefully
church,
sooner,
big facts.
hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
For True. I mean,
So
I'm
we
saying
should
for
so we
True.
should start investing in
for
coke coin.
True's business.
Yeah.
Coke coin.
Hey, that's basically Bitcoin, just so you know.
Yeah. How do you think that
Basically.
shit got funded?
People ask me because I'm known to do a little underground stuff. Do I take Bitcoin? I take fucking everything.
I take everything,
I
bitch.
take your fucking shoes, whatever the fuck.
All right, how much was that watch?
This
Let's
fool will
go.
take your.
Anything you got, fucking. I'll wear your coat the next day and I ain't
That's
give a
right.
fuck.
That's right,
While-
baby.
while it's freezing
No
outside.
shame. No shame.
So,
No
but
fucking
yeah,
shame.
but what? Hang on, real quick. Two things. Number one, happy Valentine's Day, Hugh. I actually got.
Happy-
Hey, fool.
Oh, yeah.
This is our like. This
Dog,
is, I wanna
you
say
have
this-
you've told two people in here Happy Valentine's Day.
It's not the time for you yet.
Oh, Oh, so I don't get no fucking Valentine love?
It's
Hold on,
not-
you
it's
gonna
not the
get
time
some.
for
You gonna
yet.
get some
But
love.
listen, I got this for Hugh, our producer, because he's been killing it.
Yes.
Here, pass this over to Hugh.
Let's
He
go.
likes-
Shit.
He likes Fireball.
Big heart.
Hold on,
Big
but
heart.
hey, but I'm only gonna hand it to him if he drinks one right now.
I think he'll drink one right
Yeah? Will you drink one?
He
said
said, bring it
hand
on, bring it
over.
on.
He said, "Listen here, James.
Hand
Get
it
the
over,
fuck
dog.
out of my studio."
Don't be a
There he
bitch.
is. Oh shit. Hold on, could Domo do one more
Hey,
shot?
but
Could
no.
Domo do
No,
one more
no,
shot?
no.
Oh
But
my
what I was
God,
thinking
can't
of,
stand you.
I'm like, I don't know if it's because Grasshopper was in the house or what's going on. What you notice Domo like stepped up her game, like she's like going.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. I'm really.
sorry,
I feel hurt
She's
that.
usually
When
in like
people-
sweats and hoodies and shit, and she's ready to go.
Because we're gonna shoot some
I
feel
content.
honored. I feel
That's
honored.
what
Bro, I didn't
she
even-
brought it. She
Grasshoppers
brought it.
content.
I almost kicked her out because I was like,
Honor.
"Who are you?" I didn't recognize her.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Don't
like,
Don't hate. I
Word.
got the ladies. We're gonna shoot some Grasshoppers content.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
OnlyFans. Plug.
Big
Plug.
content.
Are you gonna
Big
do another
content.
shot though or no?
Maybe later.
maybe
You
after-
heard it,
after
ladies and
Gra-
I gotta
gentlemen.
Hey,
stretch
so
it
this,
out.
Hold on.
so this
He was
Grasshopper
gonna do a
shoot-
shot though. He was gonna do a shot.
After Grasshopper shoot, is this before Por Favor or after?
I don't know. We're gonna leave that up to Domo. I
Oh
suppose.
shit.
Oh wait, there's tacos out here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah,
Can't
but
pass
where?
up cut
Hey, are you
tacos.
doing the shoot?
No,
at
it's gonna.
the
We're
taco
going. Yeah, we're
place
gonna
or-
go. We're gonna go
Well,
there. Yeah.
we
We're gonna be in the back and we're gonna get it
We
in.
have
Yeah,
and
We're
I
gonna
have
get it in.
another.
I've
I
heard
have
that before.
another really cool spot.
to do a shoot. You're talking
Yeah.
about that weed museum?
No, it's not. It's
No,
not
but
a
I'm
museum
saying them.
anymore.
Hey, no, listen, those guys.
No.
I'm like, we know it's not a museum, but that museum came from J.J. Walker. Shout out to him.
JJ Walker.
Damn,
Yeah.
dog, you know everybody
Where's
in
he
this
at?
motherfucker.
I was gonna say,
huh?
hold on.
Where's he at?
Another
He's in
useless
Mexico?
fact.
He's in Mexico.
Hey, so what's
What?
up if I
From
drop?
JJ Walker.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
So
Puerto
what's up if I drop
Rico.
if
That's
I
not
drop an
Mexico.
album? I can come talk to you. We can make moves
Hey,
with it.
listen, all you gotta say is, hold on.
Let's
I
go.
ain't
That's a
gonna-
Let's go,
territory.
dog.
Oh,
Play,
oh.
drop that
Oh,
shit.
no,
Come on, get your
it
shit
won't.
together.
All you gotta say is,
True.
True.
that shit'll get you
Hey,
in
hold on.
wherever you're trying to go.
Hold on.
All right, for sure.
No.
Happy Valentine's Day, James.
No,
For
fuck
sure, for
you.
sure.
Fuck
I want
you.
my fucking
You know what?
Valentine.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you. I can't get no fucking Valentine wishes.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I killed that shit though.
You
He
know
didn't.
what, though?
Yeah, I know.
Bernie,
look at it.
Bernie
He got a
over
big old
there is
boner.
gonna give
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this fucking.
Thank you to my bacon man.
Yeah,
he
like,
sent that to
crazy.
me.
Fucking Bernie,
What the
man.
fuck
That
is
guy
up with
won't
this
go
Bernie
away,
shit,
dude.
dog? For real, shit keeps coming back.
You know what though?
Me and Bernie
hey,
over
now
here
that I look
posted.
at that, I
Me
kind of
and Bernie
picture.
posted up.
I kind of picture a grasshopper, him on
There
there.
Yeah,
we go,
right.
baby.
I
The
could
grass.
picture. I picture Bernie on a grass lawn by himself, like protesting some
With a
weird
bunch of
shit,
topless bud tenders.
and then it's just a fucking
Yeah.
grasshopper jumps
Yeah.
Oh,
up.
I can't wait. I can't
You
wait.
know what? I posted this picture of it looked
Ooh,
like
both sides.
it looked like Bernie and a bunch of girls like
But it
giving,
was
blowing
true?
him off, and fucking Instagram flagged me. They said I'm close
This is
to
my
getting
Oklahoma
account
store
deleted.
design.
It's 'cause you're
that's what
Domo, you're
OKC's
too
about to look
poppin',
like
you're
with a
too
lot of
poppin'.
topless bud tenders,
You're
bro.
too
Tell me that
poppin'.
shit's not gonna go. Tell me that's not franchisable right there, bro.
No, man. That's you know what that reminds me of. So I'm seeing the pink. Who's the
Hooters?
pink?
We don't want to
No, not Hooters. Definitely not fucking Hooters. No, who was that?
That
Who
one
was the people
whorehouse.
we had last week.
Oh, Blazy Susan.
Lazy Susan. They had the pink.
But
Yeah,
they
bro.
don't. They
They
don't
don't
sell,
have as big of a platform.
Oh,
as
you
I
know
do.
what's-
No,
you
they
know what's
don't sell
crazy?
weed.
They don't
Shout
sell
out,
weed.
shout out to that. What is it, Blazing?
Blazy Susan.
Blazy Susan. So when La Luxury walked in, Joe, one
That's
of the
Oklahoma
Hey, I
City
like-
right there.
guys from
I
La
like-
Luxury, he was like, "I love Blazy Susan." Like he saw her right here.
Oh
I
my
like-
god.
Yeah.
I like you
Okay.
get a text that says
Okay,
some
so
dark,
I will
dark
send them
Susan or
some
something.
stuff.
Huh?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got
Let's
a
make
text
that
from
happen.
Dark Horse or Dark Susan or
Oh,
I don't know who it was, but
it's all good. Dark Princess.
Dark Princess.
Oh,
And
he knew.
also-
He
I
knew.
like
And
that.
I know.
also, shout out to Hardin, the dopest dispensary in Vegas.
No. Oh, in Vegas. Okay. I was about to
Vegas.
say.
Yeah.
Grasshoppers
Yeah,
got
right in
Vegas.
front of your
Yeah,
face.
You got LA on
No.
lock.
Hey,
no,
they're
no.
at 2 pounds and under. You're 2
Straight
pounds
up.
and over.
Straight
You're
up.
good.
Dude, you know
Yo,
what though?
Can we pull up those?
Sorry.
Can we pull up those tweets from Wendy's? We got a
Wendy's is still popping.
yo. No, Wendy's.
Dude, Wendy's goes hard on Twitter.
Yo,
bro.
they're
I fucking
my.
love those
I
guys.
swear, I want
Whoever's
to.
fucking tweeting on their platform.
That's what I said
sick,
today.
bro.
I was like, yo, whoever's
They talk
social
big
media,
shit. They talk big
social
shit.
media for Wendy's, they better be getting 6 figures because those motherfuckers go hard.
They go
He's
hard.
got
He has some crazy
retweet
shit.
like a motherfucker. They
So
go
I guess
viral all
on
the time.
Thursday-
Wendy's is
Wendy's.
killing it.
every Thursday
Wendy's, bro.
they go hand. Okay, so
Why
he's
did it
got
say
some-
Wendy's right there? Oh, because his
Oh.
motherfucker typed it. I was like, bro, how do they know?
What is the
It's
black
not
bag?
so easy to trash
Come on.
Wendy's.
Man,
Prove it.
Where's
What? What is going on
Hey,
there?
can you
Read
imagine?
the tweets.
Thanks for sharing your baby pictures.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so fill me in.
Oh, wait,
I'm
hold on.
lost.
Wendy's is dope. They just,
So I don't know,
they just
like
tweet shit,
Yeah,
man.
Because it's been like that for a minute. Where it's
Do you
like,
think it's Dave? Tweet.
no, it's
Oh.
his. Isn't he dead? I think
Is he
he's
dead?
dead. Yeah, I think he's
Is he
dead,
dead?
right? Because
Hey,
Man,
He
I
led-
got-
yeah,
I got
he
another
led it to
story.
his-
What's
he
the
led-
what's the story with this cookies deck up there?
are shots fired from
Uh,
Wendy's?
I'm a-
Like,
I'm a
at
skate-
Come on, that's
McDonald's?
burner. That's
I'm a
burner.
I'm a skateboard collector,
No shit.
and you know I am
Because
a-
he's white, he just has to like
I am
skateboard.
I am a cookie supporter.
That's the only
Although,
sport
like
that
I
white
said,
people
it's,
could
it's,
do is
that's
skateboard.
some commercial shit. But
You ever met any of the OGs in skateboard?
Yes.
Yes.
Tony Hawk, Steve Caballero,
Keith Huffenagel.
Keith Huffenagel, Huff. You know, speaking of Huff is actually one of our first sponsors for our business.
No
Yes.
shit.
Kind of a cool thing. He sponsored Domo Monster over here, so we got a lot of love for Huff. Christian,
Keep scrolling through those
Christian
tweets because no one
Okoye,
cares what this guy's saying.
pretty
That's
much
good shit.
everybody,
No,
yeah.
bro, that's good shit.
Those,
That's good
those,
shit.
those were the guys, but
I grew
Why'd
up-
you
I
ask
grew up
about?
skating.
Why'd you ask
'Cause
about cookies though?
yeah.
I was just wondering.
You
know
fuck
what
with
I'm saying?
Burner?
I
You
see-
guys- you
well,
guys-
I skateboard and then I seen the cookies. So
where's your grasshopper skateboard though?
Yeah.
See,
fool.
that's I got a long way to
there,
go,
but
dog.
it
I
could
got a
be
long
there,
way
but
to
you
go.
fucked up.
Wait
I got a
a
long
minute,
way to
you
go.
gotta put the ladies, the sexy ladies with
The
the
bud
grasshopper
tenders
shit
on
the
the fucking
skateboard.
skateboard.
Bro, so I won't fucking start making some like trading cards and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limited edition.
Hey, listen, I can promise you when I come through,
Drop.
I'm gonna drop it.
All right, yeah, bring the big bag, dog. Leave the little bag at home.
I don't.
Big bag.
James, no, I don't come with no little bag.
There we go, baby. That's what I
Big,
want to
big
hear.
Chase
And I don't
little
even
bake.
smoke weed,
right
but
here.
when I come in there, I'm gonna make sure I still fucking outdo
sure.
all them little people that are in there.
Show.
All the little people.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I needed a true in there somewhere.
Just
the
give
whole
me
statement.
give me some blunts and give me with the ladies.
Hey,
Can handle that
Domo,
too.
Domo, could you do a shot with me? No, you're scared.
Is there shots left?
Hey, give me that bottle.
Is there any shots left?
Pour me one. Fine,
Everybody
fine.
wants to take shots with you.
I
What's
know.
going on?
You guys, I'm a
It's
mom.
because she turns me down. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
give me one.
Hey,
One
Grasshopper.
more.
So look at, I just got this, and again, I'm just being transparent here.
It's
I'm
okay.
not,
Talk to me.
I'm not a weed guy,
Yeah.
but I'm a Smurf guy.
Okay.
And
That
so
was
I got-
awkward.
I
Hey,
got-
that was
I
hella
got-
awkward.
I got a
Yo.
Smurf weed tattoo guy.
Hey, that's what's up. It looks like you're smoking a joint.
You also have a bottle of Patron on your
Look,
side.
I see a lot of random tattoos.
Why are you looking at my side?
I see a lot of random tattoos.
It
I
was-
don't know how
it was-
random they are. They probably all mean something. But what's up, man? Let's get a fucking grasshopper in there somewhere. Man.
Oh!
That's the logo. Look, that's
Hey,
the
gun-
logo.
hey,
That's
gun
actually
talk,
my
gun
chain.
talk.
It's getting finished by the jeweler.
Look at that. He should have
I've
brought
heard that
that.
before.
It's
I've heard
getting
that
finished by the
before.
jeweler right
Hey,
now.
he didn't bring that because he knew someone from Detroit. Was
They
in
were
the
gonna
building.
fucking steal that
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I would have turned that into a Super James
Hey.
chain so quick.
You,
I gotta get a
if you
pic
know
with the
Detroit, you
chain.
know Trick. They got that guy. What's that guy's chain that they got?
Young Berg.
Young Berg. They took his chain and Trick put it on his daughter.
All bad,
and his
bro.
daughter
And he
went
said
on
it was a
Instagram.
piece of shit.
Yo, and listen. So then Trick said, "You know what? I feel bad. He reached out to Young Berg and he's like, I'm gonna give it back to you." But they took it and they got it appraised and it was fake.
They're
He's
like
yeah, he's like,
$17.52.
That's fucked up.
They say Young Berg didn't
Yo.
even try to like get it back.
Oh, you're actually drinking? Look at them all.
Big shots.
Hey, real quick.
Real
Can
quick.
I get like
where's-
sound effects or something?
Yeah, give her a true or some bullshit.
Or some bullshit.
We got a live audience, live studio audience. Hey, Dumbo! Oh,
I like this.
your second shot
Welcome
ever on
back.
the show. Your second shot ever on the show.
Welcome back.
Don't tell my
Hey,
daycare.
real quick. This is just for everybody that's out here listening. So the first show that we did with James and G Minor.
Sorry, it's Super James.
Super James. My bad.
Thank you.
Super James.
With James.
So the first
See,
show we
Dumbo got
did
it.
with these guys, they G Minor brought a girl here, and what's crazy is
Shit, we're going
I-
there.
Listen,
Oh
listen.
my
Yo, we're
God.
going there.
I don't when people bring girls around, I'm like very like I don't. Look
I'm gonna
at,
check out for this segment.
I don't
You
look.
wanna make
I
eye
don't.
contact?
I don't make eye contact
Why
with the
not?
girl because I'm from Detroit, man. You make eye contact.
He
with some
said
of
if
these
they
girls,
look-
they're
if
like-
they-
Bitches get stitches.
Hey,
They're
he said
automatically gonna
if
get
they look in
pimped
my
or what?
eyes, they
Yeah.
look into my soul.
So anyway,
pimped or
so
what?
anyways, so I'm thinking, okay, this guy G Minor, his boy. I'm like, this is his wife. All good. They get up. They go to the bathroom. This dirty ass bathroom here, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Hey.
So then next thing you know, I go in the bathroom, and the G Minor's like, "What's up, dude?" And I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "Look at this shit." And he banged this girl the first time on our show. They banged this girl in the bathroom, and then he's like,
What do you? Hold on. Don't say they.
No, Just, yeah,
Yo, motherfucker said they.
No,
Yo.
so then
Yo.
he's showing me the video of him banging this girl, and I'm like, I thought it was like his wife or something, and he's like, no, bro, we just met her in Dallas or
Oh
something,
my God.
and he's like, me and James did a train on her, and I was like,
Ah.
and so then
No.
somebody starts knocking on the bathroom door.
Hey, wait.
I open it, and it's James. And,
He's back for more.
He's
and
such a
listen,
liar.
He's back for more.
I was right here with the cell phone.
you opened the door, and I said,
Such a
hey,
liar.
I said, man, I said, did you see G Minor banging this girl in the bathroom? And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, we all did that shit. He's like, we can do it right
He's
now.
so
She's right
stupid.
there.
Oh
I
my
looked
He's such a
I-
bullshitter.
Hey, I looked at the door.
He's a
I looked at-
bullshitter
hey,
because we were all sitting right here, and
No.
we were all sitting here. G Minor walked out, and then we all got a group text. Me, Raul. Hey, we got a group text.
Raul.
We got a group
Raul.
text, and it was G Minor. He was in the bathroom. He was like, "Hey, come through." Because what?
hey,
I'm like, "Yo, we're doing a podcast, bro."
Man, I can only imagine the amount of fun you guys
Hey,
have.
by the way- hey,
you
by
guys
the way-
are fucking
Hey,
maniacs.
By the
Wait,
way, she
by
owns a
the
tattoo
way-
shop out here.
Oh.
Hey,
She's
you know-
not
hey, you
from
wanna know
Dallas.
Chris
But by
sounds
the
crazy?
way, that's the first.
Hey,
We
listen.
haven't had none of that.
Listen,
happen.
I'm about it, but at that particular moment, he showed me the video, and then I'm like, "Yo, did you see your dudes banging this?" And the girl was right there, and he's like, "You want to do it right now?" and bro, like I went into like I kind of went into like this dad mode. I got scared. I was
It's like when you have a power strip and a circuit protector.
I was like, I gotta go.
But
I
wait,
gotta
what
go.
did the girl do?
Oh,
remember?
so I looked at the girl. She's like,
Oh, wait,
I'm like,
hold
man,
on,
I'm
hold on,
like-
wait. Can we zoom in on Tru?
Yeah,
let's
man.
zoom in
Can
on
we
Tru.
replay that video
Listen,
footage?
Zoom in on Tru. What did she do?
So
hey,
I looked at the girl. He's like, hey, you guys want to run a train on her? I looked at the girl. She's like,
Yo,
and
that's the move.
It scared the
Oh
fuck
my
out of me.
God.
I was like, I gotta get
Hey,
the fuck
that
out of
shit's
here.
Hey, you
too
know
much.
what?
Too
That's a
much.
down ass bitch. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I was like,
Straight up. I got scared.
what a
I ain't
mess.
gonna lie.
So before we wrap this up, because we're probably like fucking 6 hours past our time limit. What's up for 2021 for you
2021?
and the crew? And when you started talking about getting another place, that's what I was gonna ask you is, movie, like, obviously at some point, like,
Oh.
sorry,
all
we
good.
normally we don't give Tru alcohol.
Hey, but he's playing by the rules. Liquor
Yeah.
before beer.
But
Oh shit! You drink the
clear.
liquor
But
after.
so what are the moves? Because I feel like on that level of clientele, you're gonna hit a ceiling, and it's gonna be dope for you because it's like, yo, that money is continuous forever, whatever.
Forever.
But no, you don't want to stop there. So you were talking about building other places. Where are you building to? What are your plans to move forward? Build the business bigger.
Got you. Yeah, so definitely got Oklahoma City coming, got the retails coming, Canada, state's first cannabis cafe. Shit's gonna be
Dude,
super lit.
the fact that you said it's a 2-pound minimum, that I mean that.
I
puts
know,
you in
dude.
a
I was
separate
like,
league,
yo, that just turned the whole
There's
I lost
levels.
all my questions for the
Yeah.
interview. Like,
No,
there's
yeah.
like
What the
levels
fuck,
to this
dude?
shit.
There's levels to this shit, bro.
And that's like at the highest level because I've never heard of that in my
No,
life.
dead ass, bro. And then LA, we got our first retail coming, dude. I have the juice. I'm just doing Melrose and Fairfax as my first store. I'm working out.
Which is the dopest fucking.
Yeah,
spot in
it's gonna
LA,
be the
but
by
it's
best
way.
crazy too
location.
because you're in California. Like, that's the hardest shit to do it. Like,
Most
you're
regulated.
starting your shit, and like anywhere you go is gonna be like cakewalk to
For
you.
sure,
Like,
for sure.
yo,
Anywhere in the
that's
world,
good. That's
for
good
sure.
and bad. But it's like, yo, if you're good
But-
with that, then let's go.
But what it is don't be a broke bitch.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you
Come
gotta
true.
step it up. You gotta
Yeah.
step it up.
Domo took 2 shots and
well, the
she's
thing
so
is-
turned
Look
Look at
already.
that. She's like ready to
She's
fight
ready.
and shit. She's like,
Yeah,
who
she-
wants some of me?
She's gonna stand out in
Yeah.
front of your store and
You
just
need
fight
to-
all these broke people.
You need to come in with the racks, and you need to fucking
Facts.
come in and tip the girls
Facts.
because
Ooh.
they ain't getting fucking topless and shaking their booties for nothing.
Facts. Yeah, so
Yeah.
then we got so Melrose, Fairfax. That's gonna be the first LA legal licensed Grasshoppers, and then we're gonna go back to back. Like, soon as Melrose opens up, I'm doing 2 more back to
Hey,
back.
so when-
Hollywood and Inglewood.
So when you get licensed
Inglewood.
at Melrose and Fairfax, you're still gonna have the underground one too.
Fuck yeah, bro! I'm bringing
Yeah,
that rack
always.
dry, baby.
Yeah,
Grasshoppers
right.
for it's GH4L. Let's
That's,
go.
that's
But when
the,
you- hey, when you go-
that's original.
So when you go legal, is it gonna be like one of them operations where you can come in and get an eighth? Or
Yeah. It's gonna be
Okay.
all retail, so it'll be retail at that point. Do grams, eighths, and shit. And we'll. I'm probably gonna set up a little Grasshopper
Well,
podcast and have you out on my
Yeah,
shit.
well, listen,
Yes.
this is something I'm gonna tell you, man, because I'm not
Talk to
a
me.
weed smoker.
Talk to me.
So when we go to LA, and like I said, the whole cookies thing, it's just, Burner was just there and he did it, and what he did with this clothing line. So like I said, I would go to LA, Domo would go in, she'd go in and get her weed and shit. I'm not a weed guy, but yet I would go in his store and I'd buy all his merch because I thought it was fucking dope.
For sure,
So just make sure your guys come with that right merch, because I'm telling you, that's just as big as the weed.
bro.
Because
1000%.
even for somebody who's not a weed smoker, like like I said, I support cookies. I love what they're doing.
I will say, please have some more lady options.
For sure. No, I
Because-
got some tube tops coming right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Burner's on that.
We need more
Burner's
than
on
that. Get
Yeah.
some crop top.
I'm getting some
like
crop top
and
hoodies,
crop tops, and
Tube
stuff
tops,
like that.
booty shorts.
Summer's
know.
coming, so
said
it's gonna be a little warmer.
You gotta have that says "Make America Gas" again.
And make America gas again,
have
baby.
that.
We don't
Oh,
fuck with
yeah.
Lowe's anymore, man. It's only exotic.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna somebody escort
Hey,
this
so
guy out.
so the studio audience all of a sudden is part of the show.
Here's
What a
one.
show.
Yeah, here's one of these eighth guys that we've been talking about.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I
for sure. But
didn't know
2021 is
that.
going to be huge. It's the year of the turnaround. That's why I keep calling it. Last year was super crazy for everybody, and even though
But you said legit, like, for your business, for your company, for weed, I think in general, I feel like it built. Like it
Yeah.
really like.
No,
like,
for sure it did. This
Motherfuckers
shit
are in
got-
their
shit got
house.
lit.
Did you
Just
did you
stressed
have
the fuck out.
Did you have a bigger year in 2020?
Fuck
than
yeah,
your
biggest
previous?
year ever. Biggest year ever, bro.
That's-
2020 set up my company, my brand to be able to do everything that I've ever dreamed of doing.
Yeah. No,
So how do you say everything gets back to normal? How do you build on that for you?
Just go with this license shit. You know, the black market will wane off here in a little bit, and that's why I think we're gonna go light. I actually was licensed in 2017, but not gonna speak too much more on that. But you know, we're just gonna keep going in this direction and just
So here's
keep
a
going.
here's a
Just keep going.
question with what you guys got going on black market, and I mean I know how LA is. Are you guys waxing anybody to keep it moving?
Nah.
or- No?
It's just I just know where the red tape's at.
You just know where the red
Yeah,
tape's at.
yeah.
that's it,
And
right?
just avoid it. You know,
He's like, I got white tape.
it's not
Red
luck, bro.
tape.
It's not luck.
Hey,
It's not
don't-
getting lucky. It's not getting lucky.
It's
Like,
not
But
getting lucky.
but
No,
that's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
know. You
Like
just know.
beyond this year, like you I know damn well that you've been working on this for that long.
Yeah,
where it's like
for
yo,
sure.
How long
everything
have
was
you been
set
in
up.
6 years.
How long
6
have-
years.
6
6 years
years?
I've been in the industry for sure.
Yeah.
And are
see.
you a smoker?
A little bit.
Okay.
Little bit.
You
What?
don't got to be a smoker.
A little bit.
Do
But
you
I
want a
lot
shot?
of
Do you
people
want
are
a
gonna
shot?
hate.
Do you want a
Yeah,
shot?
Alright.
I'll take a shot, but
Oh shit!
a lot of people are gonna hate this answer, but my favorite strain is Purple Punch.
Purple.
Yeah,
Purple
Purple
Punch.
Punch. Yeah.
I don't think I've had that one.
I think that's the color of her hair. No.
No, my hair is red.
No, a lot
Shit, I
of the
was
people
way
who are
off.
in the game,
I
they're
was
all about
way off.
gelato, all about runts. You know, if you're not about those, it's all about
Gelato.
fucking
Do you really?
OGs
Do you
and
really? Do
exotics.
you really feel? See, I don't smoke, so I'm like
I'm not a
when
smoker either.
So
Okay.
like yeah. What?
I like it. I
What?
love
What does
it.
this
You guys
mean?
are
But you guys, but
bitches.
see, here's the
Are
thing
you
though.
raising your hand to speak or?
No, here's the thing though. You
She
guys
ain't
aren't
got her
smokers,
She thinks she's at Clubhouse.
but you
yeah.
get
She's raising her hand to
guys-
get on the stage at Clubhouse.
you guys get it from the hustler, from the entrepreneur perspective,
Right.
and that's another thing that I really try to portray is like for the hustlers, for the entrepreneurs out there.
Yeah.
I got this one. I have a website coming called the Plug Method, and basically I'm giving out tips and tricks on how to find success in the cannabis industry. So if you're an entrepreneur, you want to get into cannabis, you want to make money, I'm gonna be dropping videos on there. I've started it off on OnlyFans. I did a couple of little videos, but I'm converting it. We're doing the Plug Method with Grasshopper. And I'm gonna drop.
Hey,
I'm gonna show
speak-
people
You
how to
heard
get
that?
how to get
Plug
money.
method.
Hey, speaking of plugs.
Yeah,
what
speaking
were
of
you, What were
plugs.
you talking about, Domo, the other day when you were saying that?
wait, that was a different plug.
Somebody did a post about putting a plug in to do your glutes or what the fuck was that shit that you were telling me?
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah, you gotta
God.
say
No,
that.
that was
I'm-
Cyrus.
I'm still thinking about
Cyrus
that for
sent
some
me this
reason.
He said, I've been thinking about
So
plugs.
there was
Yeah, I
this
don't know what the
fitness
fuck
guy, and
happened.
he was like talking about glutes and stuff. And this guy goes, he's like no joke. He's like, I'm not even trolling. He's like, if you do your dead weights with a butt plug in you,
I knew it.
you
I
would
knew
get
it. I knew it.
solid,
What the fuck?
Solid shit.
What the fuck just happened in this conversation?
That
Yeah.
shit went
But
real
listen-
raw real
Sorry,
quick.
sorry.
Real raw real quick.
If
It
you
is
got,
crazy.
If you
Shout
got
out to Cyrus
Hold on,
and
Hugh.
Franklin.
Hugh said he has a comment on that. He's experienced with
Oh.
butt plugs. Hold on, let's shoot it. Hold on.
This is
Trent,
our
we
butt
can't
plug
hear you.
expert.
This is crazy right now.
We can't hear you, but we gotta shoot it back to
I
our
have some
producer Hugh.
I have some
And he
grasshopper
said-
butt plugs in the
He
car.
said
Yeah,
he said he has experience with butt plugs. Let's hear your story, bro.
Okay, I have a degree in sports medicine, all right?
and butt plugs.
So, and yeah, I know my way around the bus.
Sports medicine.
Wait.
Hey,
So
turn his
if
mic
you,
up.
Wait,
no, I
wait.
can't hear it. I can't hear it either.
Turn his
It's all
mic
good.
up.
It's all good. It's all good. He's
There
good.
is a little bit of merit to that. It's not something I would recommend.
Hold on. Before all that, you said you have a degree in butt plugs.
That one's in progress.
Oh,
No, it's sports medicine.
yeah,
They're about as useful as each other.
yeah,
What's that?
damn. That might
Yeah,
be
we're
awkward
gonna
or it might be good.
I wish it was the other.
Okay, so let's. Well, I don't even know how the fuck we got to this conversation,
Yeah, I
but
know.
All right, but yeah, that's
But
it.
wait.
That's it. 2021 is gonna be good, man. We're all looking.
he's
forward
all
to it.
he's all butt
on that
plugs,
note-
We
butt
out.
plugs for a
Butt plugs
living.
out.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, hashtag butt plugs
Hey,
2021.
James, so let's get
No,
over
fuck you.
let's get over to this
Can I get my
after
fucking?
party.
Can I get my
Yeah, let's do this
fucking
shit, man.
Valentine's present?
Let's go.
What's the place called?
Mas por favor.
Mas
We're gonna
por
go.
favor,
We're gonna
goes
turn
to
up over there.
Mass
Yeah.
for
Shout out to
fun.
We already
my
got
shout out to-
reservation.
Shout out to my guy Jay
What's up,
Sean,
my
man. Jay
reservation?
Sean, Jay Sean, the host
Jay
down.
Sean.
J Rock. I heard J Rock's over there.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
no,
guys.
for Mas por favor.
Yeah.
At what time? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Come
get it,
on,
man.
That's
Let's
our,
get
that's
it.
our, that's
All
our,
right.
that's our guy, Jay Sean.
Everybody can find me on Grasshoppers Los Angeles on Instagram, Grasshoppers XXX on Snapchat, OnlyFans.com/Grasshoppers
Hey,
Los Angeles.
can you sub me?
Tap the fuck in. Let's go, baby. It's
Can you sub me?
GH4L.
Hey,
It's GH4L.
let me promise you this. I'm gonna be in LA February 24th, and I guarantee you, I got that shit
Shut the
cracking
fuck
more than
up.
little.
Hey,
Boozy.
he's probably lying because he's been telling me.
I'll be there, dog.
I go to LA every week just to see Tru and then nothing.